Welcome into my channel, you guys. If you are new here, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. We are going to be tapping into your August career bag at the end of the week going into September. All right, so if you guys are interested in sticking around, drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Let me know which zodiac sign that you are representing and all that good stuff. Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all for pulling back up. If you are my OGs or my in-betweens, you know, the people that I've seen in my other live streams, thank you for your love and support and your patience. Thank you so much for your purchases. I've been doing bookings like all weekend. It's really exciting to see what type of bookings I had to do. So if you guys are interested in booking a personal reading with me and utilizing that 30% off my 30-minute reading sale, do that before they sell out. The last day to book is August 30th. Okay, so that is going to be August 30th to book a personal reading with me and all that good stuff. All right, you guys. So with that being said, this reading is going to be about the next 3 weeks. What is going on with your money? What's your money looking like for the next 3 weeks? We're about to be tapping into that. So if you guys would like to know what's going to happen, like I said, drop your zodiac sign, drop some money bags, drop some career emojis or something like that to let me know you excited for this. I'm excited. I'm excited. Ashley, you say you just booked the personal reading an hour ago. Thank you so much, Ashley. Shout out to Ashley. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for booking with me. All right. Hi, Bailey. Shout out to my OGs. We got Shar, Ashley, Sweet Oat Soul, and we got Bailey up in the building early, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. And then all of my in-betweens, of course. We got Life of a Goddess. We got Ascended One, Anish, Latoya. Shout out to Ada Sally up in the building, coming in representing Virgos. Happy birthday, Virgos, as well. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy Virgo season. I know you guys are excited for your season. You couldn't wait to go first. So you guys get to go first on the board. And then it goes by the calendar year. If you guys are wondering how I came up with this lineup, it's just whoever's birthday season we're in, and then we finish the board. So that's what the board looks like for our career readings. For our love readings, you guys get to pick the board. But for our career readings, since there's not that many people in the morning, I usually just do the board as the calendar year goes for the zodiac sign. So let's get into these readings. I'm going to use 2 oracle decks. I already have them pre-pulled here. So we're going to be using my Bitcoin oracle deck and my career golden oracle deck, golden career oracle. So this is the 2 that I'm going to be tapping into for your messages on what is happening the next 3 weeks. Okay. This is going to be the next 3 weeks. Okay, you guys. So this week and the first 2 weeks in September. Okay. So the next 3 weeks in your career and money. What's your money looking like? That's what we're tapping into in the next 3 weeks, okay? So let's see what is going on with the collective of Virgos. If you're a Virgo, happy birthday to my Virgo gang, Baddies and Zadies. Drop your World Cup energy down the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for the read. Let me know your Earth sign Baddie or Zaddy up in the building. All right, let's get it. Shout out to the gang. Is it too early to be this hype? I was at the gym earlier today, so I feel like I have a lot of energy. So that's why I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm alive. We awoke. We awake. Yeah. I actually did like a morning gym sesh, which I normally don't do. I like going to the gym at night, but I was like, let me get my ASS up early. I was up since like 6:30 this morning. So yeah, just doing like, trying to catch up on house things, right? I was like, when am I going to do this week? Probably not ever. So let me go wake up at 6:30 in the break of dawn to go to the gym, come back, clean the place, take care of my pet birds, and feed them, do all that, do the dishes, mop the floors, and all this stuff, and then get on the live stream, okay? So I've been busy. But we've been vibing, okay? Did you check out the readings last week? They was fire. It was so dope. The readings last week were so lit. There's actually a pre-pulled card coming out for you guys. I'm not even ready to pull for you guys, but it does say success Virgo, so I think I'm going to keep this card. This is for you guys. All right, but let's get into prayer first before I forget. Thank you, God, source, creator, ancestors, and angels for everything that you do for me in the collective on a daily. All of the love, the sustenance, the abundance, the peace, the harmony, the grace, the balance, the protection. For we are nothing without it. We are everything with you. At this time, I ask that you cleanse my space, my mind, body, soul, and spirit of any low vibrational energies or entities that do not belong here. Only that of the highest white light is allowed in this space. Anything low vibrational is commanded to leave. out by my higher forces of love and light. Ashe. So it is. Thank you, God, Source Creator, for all that you do for me and the collective on a daily. For we are nothing without it. We are everything with you. No weapon formed against me shall prosper while I'm channeling these messages for all the zodiac signs from Aries all the way through Pisces signs. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. We are ever so grateful for it. We are ever so grateful for you. So glory be to the Most High, to the Most High, forever and ever and ever. Ashe. And so it is. Let's tap in. All right. So you guys, first off, Virgos, you're going to be all right. Okay. First of all, like, what the heck? What the heck? You guys are going to be fine. Do you feel fine? Probably not. I don't know. Maybe not. We did have a new moon and a black moon last weekend, which means that it was a great time to manifest. It's a great time to write down what you want to release and then write down one thing you would like to manifest during this time because we're in the energy of the black moon. Everyone's like, what's the black moon, OG? So the black moon is a second new moon in 1 month. So in August, we had a full moon, a new moon, and a new moon. So we had a lot of moons in August. And so the black moon is the one where a lot of, like, in the cosmic esoteric world, that's the one that has the most strength because it's one of the darker moons. And so it's considered like the magical moon, the one you could do magic and things with or manifest with, or, it's very potent. It's kind of like a Black Friday energy, or like, like that type of like spiritual day. So it only happens once every 33 months, right? And it so happened to be in this month of August, in the magical month of Leo, because we know that the Lionsgate portal was on the 8/8 portal, which is a super abundant time to manifest. So if you manifested on the 8/8 portal and you're thinking of manifesting this week because of the black moon over the weekend, we're still in the energy of the black moon, I would say up until like Wednesday. So if you want to write down something you want to release and write down something that you want to manifest, now's a good time because we're still in the black moon, new moon energy. So yeah, it's the second new moon, which is a black moon. It happens once every 33 months, and it's a great time to release and manifest what you would like to manifest as well. All on one sheet of paper. You could do it, on separate sheets of paper, but you don't have to like burn it or get rid of it. You just have to make sure that your intention is that when you write this down, you are intending that, this is what you want, but choose wisely because the black moon has a lot of energy to it. So I always advise people to do that during the black moon. And you guys, Virgo, I don't know if you've been having a great month, but it looks like the rest of the next 3 weeks are going to look great. So this is your next 3 weeks are going to be successful. That's why I'm holding up this card. It's the first card that came out in the pre-shuffle, and I'm going to take it. I'm going to keep it here on the board. I feel like this is very much something that you guys need to hear. For some of you guys, you've been watching sunsets, by the way, like this. I never usually say this when I pull this card. You see in my career readings, I don't really mention the sunset, but for some reason, Spirit is pointing me to a sunset. So I don't know if you're going to be taking flights soon in the next 3 weeks. You might be noticing a really beautiful sunset if you have that window seat on an airplane. For some of you guys, it's confirming that you're going to travel. For others of you, it's confirming that, there's something that is now setting so that something else can rise. Okay, so sunrise or sunset, however you see this card in the photo, it's more of like you're going to have successful views. Okay, there's something that is going to be looked at from a new perspective, and it's going to change your perspective into a greater sense of a view of what's happening in your life and what to be grateful for, and what small or big celebrations you're going to be celebrating when it comes to your success, right? Even the little milestones in between, even if you think it's insignificant, like finding ways to celebrate those things. So that's what I'm seeing here for my Virgos. Very beautiful energy. It says the path that you are on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps will take you a long way. You are on the right track. It's kind of like being at the beach. We take a lot of little steps on the beach, but then we realize, like, where's my stuff at? Like, how far did I get? Like, what the heck? Where are we again? You got to look down the coast and you're like, dang, we walked that far. A lot of little steps take you a long way. So remember that, Virgo, as like an analogy for your life, okay? An analogy for your career. So that all matters, that all gets you a really far way. So we have this energy for some of you guys. That fist bump here reminds me of like the Breakfast Club when he was outside the window with like the stereo. And he was like this. So I think it was the Breakfast Club that he was doing that. Or maybe it was a different movie. I think I'm thinking of a different film. Either way, that fist is like victory, right? And so for some of you guys, that means a lot to you when it comes to work and finances, whether you work for yourself or someone else. It seems like you're going to have a huge win or a victory or something that you've been manifesting for a while or recently that is going to pay off for you. So there's some type of manifestation that you've been asking for that's going to happen for you, Virgos, in the next 3 weeks. So look forward to that. It might be something with numbers changing or your title to work changing or a level up or a raise or a bonus. It might just be a windfall of money hitting your bank account. Like, there's something here that you're going to be like, whoa, like this is amazing. So it's like that fist bump right to the sky, to the ethers, like thank you divine, like you fist bump in the sky, the heavens, your angels, your ancestors. So there is that energy here. I'm channeling a lot from this. For some of you guys, you might see a swan or a duck. For some reason, this cloud in the background reminds me of the shape of a duck or a swan. So maybe your name starts with an S, very matching the card success. But then there's others of you where your name could start with a V. So I'm seeing for some of you guys, it starts with a V. For others of you, it starts with a J. So your name may start with a J, first, middle, or last name initial. I mean, that could happen. But something about a swan or a duck you might see lately or soon. That further confirms what I'm saying on the card. I'm channeling a lot from this card. I don't even know if we have to pull more cards. This sunrise or sunset, however you want to imagine it as, if it's rising or setting here, it makes me feel like for some of you guys, you see these specific colors in the sky. When you see those specific colors in the sky at a sunset, specifically, they keep saying sunset, even though this might be a sunrise. When you see the purple, the pink, and the yellow in the sky, like painted, like airbrushed in the sky, that's when you know that this is your double confirmation to this reading. That's when you know you're one of the Virgos who is going to get major success in the next 3 weeks. So pay attention to the sky while you're driving back home from work or running your errands or driving your kids to school or, doing whatever you're doing. Remember that I said that, okay? So there is that energy here. Very beautiful. I love that for you. Bottom of the deck says World Cup energy. Ooh, that's you guys. Earth sign energy. This is awesome. You said no, it is the Breakfast Club. That's awesome. So it is the Breakfast Club. Hey DP, how you doing? We have a Stephanie, Crystal. Thank you guys. You said your name is Violet. Oh, sweet old soul. Hey Violet. I didn't know that. I don't think I did know that. Or maybe you told me once before, but I forgot. Thank you for sharing your name again. Hi, Rosa. How you doing? Nicole is here. Hey, you guys. I didn't see you guys come in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. But we have here, great match. It says you are on the verge of finding perfect work for you, so don't give up. You may need to grow your own business to be truly happy. For some of you guys, you have your own business or you're growing your own business. You're an entrepreneur, so that's going to be successful. I have that here guaranteed. First card out is always the strongest in my readings. And so that's what I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing that you might be a little bit tired and exhausted of manifesting or working hard or taking those baby steps that get you a long way in your career. However, Spirit is saying as you rest, we are recovering your mind, body, and soul, so you have the energy to go towards this success on a daily basis. So get the rest that you need. It almost makes me feel like Spirit is recovering you, like while you're sleeping in your subconscious mind and dreaming in your dreams, your angels, your ancestors, Spirit is working on you. And also your bodily functions are naturally, working on you. Your BCAAs are recovering of the day or whatever you want to call it. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. As far as Virgos go on what's coming up, let's look on the other side here. Yeah, for some of you guys, you're looking for better work and you've been searching for better work discreetly. A lot of you guys will be having success in finding work. It says it's okay to look for better work. Just be very discreet and demure with your search. You will need to be aligned with your life purpose to be fully satisfied. So looking for work that matches your energy, that you feel like you're a great match to, you feel like you don't mind working in that genre, that topic, that title, that company. If you work for yourself, you don't mind selling a particular item or a goods or product or service that you provide that is more of, it means something to you. It's more of like your passion. It's more of like something that isn't just like, well, I'm just going to sell this Oracle deck today and you're like a person who watches football every day. That doesn't make sense. you know, then sell jerseys. You know, you watch football every day, that's your passion, then sell some freaking jerseys to, like, you know, schools and kids, and, you know, for big sports teams if you're a designer or something like that. And that I just put that out there. I don't know if I'm channeling. I could be channeling someone's true passion, t-shirts, jerseys, things like that. But nevertheless, there is something here where, you know, you're going to be doing that's a great match to you and your personality, and that is your life purpose. Okay, so that's very beautiful here. That's what I have for my Virgos. Let's see where you're at right now, because this is what's coming up in the next 3 weeks. But where are you at right now? How do you feel about your money, your career, your finances right now? What's going on right now for my Virgos? Okay. Right now, you're in the middle of making huge decisions about creativity, ideas, what you want to do with your life, possibly. You're also making huge decisions about your money, managing money, because I'm seeing saving money, because we have overspending and saving money here. So you might have overspent money, or you're being more aware of the money that you are spending. So it's not an overspent, it's a saving. It's a savings account, or, you know, you have something that you're opening up or pouring more into. So that's what I'm seeing here. So that's what you're working at right now. But Spirit's going to surprise you with the successful, great match that you've been looking for, okay, in the next 3 weeks. So that's what I'm seeing here for my Virgos. Take it how it resonates. With that being said, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, my career readings are one of the least booked readings, but I would love to do a career reading for you. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below, and as well as it will be pinned to the comments, okay, when I go to live to timestamp this reading after the live stream. All right, so make sure you're taking advantage of that, because we do have a sale on my website for personal readings, so go check it out. And I will see you guys in the next one if this is where we depart. Okay, you guys, so thank you so much, Virgos, for being here, and happy birthday season to my Virgos. Shout out to my birthday Virgo baddies. Y'all are first in every live stream, by the way, so if you want to come back later for the love readings, you will be first as well. So let's get it. What do we have here for my Libras? Where are my Libras at? Hello. Drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Drop the scales. Let us know we're balanced and harmonious up in here. Let us know our balances are multiplying up in here. All right, for my Libras, drop your zodiac sign. Thank you for being here, you guys. Like I said, I appreciate y'all. Welcome in. Who is that? Stephanie, Cheryl, Eva. Thank you so much for being here. We got my OGs, La Unique and Kimmy. Shout out to the gang. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Libras? We're going to tap right into it. I'm not going to hold you. All right, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. We are about to be getting into the next 3 weeks. Okay, we're tapping into the next 3 weeks. Okay, next 3 weeks. What's going on with your money? What's your money looking like? What that money looking like? What that money looking like? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's weird, because I normally pull 3 cards from this Oracle deck. We didn't have to pull it because it cut 3 different ways. That's crazy, in chunks. So we will be taking this. This is a sign. So the first chunk here says rewards. First card out is the strongest. A lot of you Libras, it's interesting. It says you are cashing in on all the good work that you have done. Raises, bonuses, and prosperity are coming in. Keep going and keep growing. Wow, your money is going to grow. You're going to have wealthy growth. You're going to have something that pops off. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know who you work for. I don't know if you work for yourself. But either way, there is a hidden treasure here that you are about to discover very soon. In the next 3 weeks, there's an opportunity for more money, or there's huge success for you. So then the second chunk says equal give and take here. So we have here, be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Either give someone a chance or ask for what your heart desires. So there's something here that's pointing me and showing me that you're going to have some type of abundance or flow of abundance. That's an equal give and take. It's like the amount of work that you do pays off for how much you're getting paid for. So it's not uneven. You're not doing something that is, I want to say that is like draining you or making you feel like you don't make enough for what you do. You know how like when you feel like you like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I got hella responsibilities, but I only got paid like $12 an hour. Bye. Like, what the heck am I here? Like, you're not going to feel like that. Like wherever you're working at or wherever you're going to be at, if this is a career switch, It makes me feel like it's equal give and take, okay? It makes me feel like what's fair is fair. So we have this energy here, and Spirit is saying if you do have your own business, maybe you want to give yourself, you want to give someone a chance in your own business, or if you are higher up within a company that you work for and you have like some type of, opportunity power to hand out to other employees, if you're of like a higher status at the workplace, then maybe you're the one who's giving somebody a chance to show up for themselves and the company. So it's like you're giving opportunities, but you're also receiving what it is that you're desiring as well. So there is this energy of an equal give and take. What's fair is fair. Justice be served. The gavel has been hit in everyone's favor. So there is something here that's very beautiful. I'm also seeing Scorpio energy here. So I don't know if you have Scorpio in your chart. The skull usually is a depiction of the death card, death and rebirth, which is connected to Scorpio. So with whether or not you have Scorpio in your chart, I do see something ending here. It says you may leave a position or be terminated. However, there's always a new opportunity ahead. You may change careers entirely. Like I was saying, I feel like you're going to have a career change for some of you guys, but it's for the better. For some of you guys, you are out of work now and this has already transpired, this ending, but it brings you into an equal give and take of rewards. This is the whole point, because sometimes what we think is best for us is not what's best for us, and Spirit will rip it underneath our feet. So when I'm saying this, I mean, like, sometimes, the universe knows what's better for us than we know for ourselves. And so these things may or may not work out depending on, what we're sacrificing within ourselves to like do. So if you're at a workplace that has a toxic work environment, that might shift. If you guys are out of work because you've gotten terminated, don't worry, you're about to get hired. I'm seeing here rewards and equal give and take. But whatever is shifting and ending, or whatever has ended, there is a new position available for you, whether it's at the same workplace or a different workplace entirely. For some of you guys, you could be unemployed and you're looking for work, you will land that job. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing here. Beautiful energy. Hi, Patricia. Should we look for sun and rising signs? Oh, you can watch this for any sign, but what I like to recommend is sun, rising, Venus placement, Jupiter, and Mercury or Mars, because Mars is the planet of taking action. So you can watch for any one of those placements. I highly recommend that. If you want to watch for a particular like astrology house, so you can watch for your second house, you can watch for your 8th house, your 10th house, your 11th house, if you guys are looking at the astrology wheel, like the house wheels. You could look at your 7th house. It could be relationships closest to you when it comes to money. But yeah, so I would recommend those. So yeah, whatever you want to watch for is what I highly recommend for house numbers, chart, and also zodiac signs. Hopefully that helped. Hi, Liv. How you doing? How you doing? We be vibing. Sir, I'm seeing here rewards, okay? This is the main thing for me because this is the thing that came out first, which is awesome. It feels like this has been tucked away from you. It almost makes me feel like the universe is saying, hey, I tucked away from you an opportunity here so that way you could transform and realize what you're worth. Because a lot of you Libras were staying somewhere that you weren't really recognized or valued in that workplace. Now, for others of you, granted, you do have your own business, and this could mean that you're receiving a lot of customers, clients, or a business opportunity to branch out or to market your business maybe on a bigger platform, maybe on the news, maybe on something like that. For others of you, this could be something where you're switching, if you have like a storefront, you're switching offices or storefronts. If you have an online business, you're like switching, maybe the way how you work, your workflow and what you do. But it all leads to this reward. It all leads to this gain. So there is something that you're reevaluating where you may switch something in order to have a better equal give and take in your money, okay? A better outcome with what it is that you desire or what it is that you've been desiring. For some of you guys, I keep getting this feeling like you're leaving a city or a state to move to a new workplace. Like you're going to for some of you, okay, and I channeled this last week for Libras. I do remember like it was yesterday. For you Libras, I don't know why I keep channeling. It's going to be for one Libra here or a group of you that whatever city or state you move to within the last year, or wherever city or state you're going to move to within the next 6 months, I would say, there's something here that's going to happen like right when you move there, the next 3 weeks. There's something that's going to happen with your money, your work, your finances that's going to be highly rewarded, highly blessed and favored for you. It's going to be like you're starting on the right foot or something like that. For others of you, Libras, you are gaining the opportunity to travel to a new city, state, or something like that to represent the company you work for. So you're traveling for work. This opportunity is like, hey, we need you to be the executive of whatever, or we need you to be the assistant to the executive, or we need you to, represent this department over here, but at this place, and it's in a whole different city or state. I'm getting Seattle, Washington. For some of you guys, I'm getting Colorado. New York, I was getting as well. Miami, I don't know if Miami has anything there, but maybe you guys are more in entertainment, so maybe Miami is going to resonate for you. But yeah, there's like different places that keep popping up, like you're relocating something for some reason. So that's what I've been channeling for hella long. So really, really cool. Hi, Tigre. You're going to catch the replay for the Virgos? Yes, catch it. It was a really good read. Let me know what you think about it. Hi, Bernadette. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. We are tapping into the next 3 weeks, okay? The next 3 weeks when it comes to your money. What's your money looking like? So a lot of you Libras, you have a lot of money coming in, and it's reciprocated energy that you're putting in for the money that you're getting. And also things are falling away for better things to come together. So keep that in mind as you are shifting into more money, okay? Let's see. What do we have here for my Libras? What do we have here? Libras, what you could be going through right now is the same thing what Virgo is possibly going through. Some of you Libras, you have Virgo in your chart. We just pulled this card for Virgos. We're pulling it for yours now. It says here saving money. So it looks like you will be focusing right now before this reward and this opportunity comes in the next 3 weeks. Right now, you're more focused on saving your money. For some of you guys, you're moving or relocating. So that's why you're saving money. For others of you, you're going to switch jobs, or you're going to go into unemployment, or you've been in unemployment. So you're going to be saving money. For others of you, you have your own business and you are saving your money so you can invest back into it. So there's something here about saving money, but you're very cognizant and aware of, I need to save. So that could be something that you're focused on right now. But in the next 3 weeks, I do want to say that you do have an opportunity here to receive a lot more money where that came from. So saving money is good. I like that you're going to be prepping yourself for a rainy day. God's going to give you something really, really great. We have here, bottom of the deck, negotiate. And I wasn't even trying to rhyme. So for some of you guys, you could be poetic, you could be writers, you could be singers, you could be artists. So that's very interesting that was rhyming, that sentence I said. So we have here negotiations. Yeah, you right now could be negotiating a certain deal or a contract very soon. Maybe you're going to be doing this week, next week, or the following. So by the end of August into the beginning of September, things are changing when it comes to your money. You're negotiating something and looks like you'll be traveling. Yeah, for some of you guys, like I said, you're going to be traveling for an opportunity. We have no negotiation and vacation. You could be negotiating that you want more PTO. You could be negotiating that, hey, I need a vacation. You might be telling your employer, like, I got to go. I've been saving money for this. I can't work this week. For some of you guys, you're going to be accepting a business opportunity where it involves travel or relocation. Hey, we need you at the flagship store over in Philadelphia. Are you going to be available for that, Libra? I know you live here in Vermont, but can you go to Philadelphia and go to our flagship store and take care of all that thing there? We want you in that leadership position. That's what it's giving, okay? I know I'm just putting an example out there, but it's something around the lines of that, where you get this opportunity to represent the company in a new way, and you're put in a leadership position to do so, and it almost feels like a vacation for you. So I don't know if that's a permanent placement or temporary, but whatever it is, it looks like it's all expenses paid with this negotiation here. So that's really, really cool for my Libras, for whoever that is going to manifest for. All right, so I do see that here. Beautiful energy. Like I said, you guys, there's a lot popping up for you. For some of you guys, you're taking vacation for leisure. For others of you, you're taking vacation for business. Okay, so take it how it resonates. But I do see here, regardless, your money in the next 3 weeks is going to look like a freaking hidden treasure discovery. You're going to feel like you were on the Pirates of the Caribbean. You're going to be like, I'm rich. But the journey was crazy, scary. I lost people along the way. It was freaky. It was just like the Pirates of the Caribbean. Arg. So you're going to be having your abundance. All right. So shout out to the Libras. Hi, Seda. Hi, Danny. Hi, Sally. Thank you for being here. I'm on Libras right now, but I'm exiting Libras to go into Scorpios. So Libras, this is going to be a reading. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all in advance. And let's tap into what's going to happen in the next 3 weeks for my Scorpios. When it comes to their money, their career, their finances, their relationship to money, what do we have for the next 3 weeks for my Scorpios? All right, Scorpios, if you a baddie or a zaddy who's representing the Scorpio gang, drop your stingers down in the chat stream below. I want to see all my Scorpions in the chat, making sure that I know that they're here and that they're ready for the read. All right, you guys, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you're more than welcome to book with me. The link is in the description box below and is well pinned to the comments when we get into the timestamps after this live stream. Okay, it will be pinned to the comments. So obviously take the readings how it resonates. If you would like to book something personal, book the personal read. Okay, I do have a sale on my website, 30% off 30-minute readings. So make sure you take advantage of that before the 30th of August, because that is going to be over on the 30th of August. So if you would like to book an affordable personal reading, I highly suggest you use the code SUMMER at checkout for that sale. All right, you guys, on my website. So with that being said, let's tap into my Scorpios. Scorpios, where y'all at? Y'all don't hear the bell? All right, let's get it. I don't know where my Scorpions are at. I thought they was going to drop it like it's hot in the chat. But it's cool. It's cool. We be badding, all right? Happy Tuesday to those of you who are here. I appreciate y'all listening in as a podcast. I know for some of you guys, you can't respond in the live stream chat because you're at work right now and you got the headphones in, which I totally get. So thank you for being the outsider tuning in and listening to the stream. I appreciate your views as well. So with that being said, hi MA, how you doing? We got MA in the chat. I see MA. I see Life of a Goddess, Scorpio rising. You're gonna watch for your rising. That's awesome. Cheryl, you excited? You're an excited Scorpio. I know that's right. All right, so let's tap in. What do we have here for my Scorpios in the next 3 weeks? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for the highest good. In the next 3 weeks, what their money looking like? Hello, what their money looking like? Thank you, Spirit. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, okay. So we have here, first 2 cards out is guidance and real passion. And I'm going to have to cover up these cards a little for YouTube guidelines reasons. But there's an angel here hugging themselves. And there's 2 people on the floor romantically hugging themselves. I don't know what the scene is. I don't know if you're in a personal, passionate relationship, but it looks like there's something a little bit personal and passionate going on in your heart space or with somebody. For some of you guys, you're in a romantic connection, or you will be in a romantic connection, building an empire with your person. That's first and foremost. It was divinely guided. It's showing me here that this connection is divinely guided to build an empire with your emperor or empress. Okay, so I am seeing here like you are with your vibrational match, or you're going to be finding love. Okay, and I know this isn't a love read, but come back for the love readings tonight at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We will be covering love readings, Scorpio. Okay, so if you're interested in tuning in for that, make sure you turn on that notification for that video on my channel. You can get that notification, turn on that post bell notification. But yeah, there's something interesting here telling me that divine forces are showing you the way to go, whether you have a partner or not. They're showing you the way to go, and you are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. So you might be having a new perspective shift, of an epiphany. And the reason why I say that is not only because of the guidance card kind of hinting to that, but also because of the bottom of the deck. We have the Black Swan energy, and I took a peek of it earlier. And it says here, Black Swan perspective, okay? So for some of you guys, you might have seen a black swan recently or have worn the colors black and red a lot. Very Scorpio-like of you to do so, right? Because you're like the death and rebirth sign, zodiac sign. But there is this energy of like you're shifting your perspective. If you change the way you look at things, you could see everything in a brand new light that will help you get to where you want to be. And I do feel like that's what your angel team is guiding you to do. So for a lot of you guys with Scorpio placements significantly in your chart, or if you are a sun sign Scorpio, this is going to resonate resonate with you. You're feeling this perspective shift, especially after that dark moon. We just had a black moon, and a black moon is the second new moon in the same month. So we had a new moon on the day of the new moon, and then we also had a black moon on the day of the black moon. And those are just two new moons back to back. And that is the energy that we're stepping into when it comes to manifesting what we want and leaving the past behind. So we are releasing something that's not serving us, and we're manifesting something that is better for us. And so then that's the perspective shift that you could be having, and that could be happening with your relationship to money or your personal relationship that you would like to grow in and you would like to build with someone. Okay. I am seeing a power couple here. I hate to use that word. It's so cringe, but there is this energy of power couple. Okay. So you might be experiencing a lot of this growth, a lot of this shift in perspective with a person or pertaining to a person. Okay. So you're either together or you're in separation, coming together. Okay. So there is a real passion coming into union right now, whether that's romantically to make money as well, or whether that's financially between you and the relationships platonically in your workplace. Okay. Whether you work for yourself or someone else. So we have here the real passion card, which speaks of stop wasting time at dead-end jobs and find your true passion. Okay, it's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than what you truly deserve. So if you feel like you have been working at a place for a while, Scorpio, that maybe you've been settling for what less than for what you truly deserve, and you're not really going towards your passions with 100% confidence or courage or consistency. Spirit is saying let's start being confident, courageous, and consistent. And it seems like a lot of you guys in the next 3 weeks, you're going to have an opportunity that presents itself from your angel team. You're going to see a sign. There's going to be like an angel number or a sign is what I'm seeing here, or an opportunity. Someone's getting a notification. I'm seeing in my mind's eye a notification of an email or a text message or a phone call for an opportunity for you to get to do your real passion. So it's an opportunity that leads you to a new workplace or a new position at work. It's an opportunity that leads you into more money, something like that. It's something, it specifically has to do with another person though, because I see two people here. For some of you guys, it may not be romantic. It may just be a platonic person calling you up and saying, hey, I got an opportunity. Are you available? And if you are available, awesome. And then you go to that opportunity and you meet other people. So now you're networking just by default because you're doing this work, this 1 day gig or 1 day job or 1 day whatever. And now you've already expanded to a few other people who are also open to giving you opportunities for more money. So that is how it's going to happen. It's going to happen through another person. So there's a particular important person in your life in the next 3 weeks that is going to present an opportunity for you for growth, which is going to grow into more growth because of the other people that you meet, because you took the opportunity and you didn't cancel, you didn't flake, you didn't bail. You showed the F up. And that is exactly what Spirit and your angel team wanted you to do. So your angels are guiding you to do this. Your angel is very much trying to get you to take those opportunities that are going to be coming towards you from a particular person in mind. Okay. Like I said, for some of you, this could be a business idea that you're creating with your partner. This could be just you wanting to be with your person. Okay. So I am seeing real passion here. For some of you guys, you could have a Scorpio Venus placement. That would speak of more of the relationship side of this, that you want to share your time, your money, your energy with your person. So maybe you're the breadwinner in the relationship, or you want to be, but I'm seeing two people making out here on the floor. So maybe this is a reconciliation coming together. And on top of that, you guys build a really abundant relationship. Maybe it has nothing to do with money. Maybe the abundance part of it is just the abundance of love that you feel, and you uplift each other and you're both successful in the later future. Okay. But in the next 3 weeks, I see reconciliation in love. I also see reconciliation with your career and your money and your finances. It's through a person. Remember that hint, that clue. It's going to be through another person that this transpires. But I do want to say, with this shift in perspective in the next 3 weeks, you shifting your perspective is going to be very critical to how you maintain this abundance, because you have to be able to be looking at things from a different perspective than you looked at things a month ago, okay, a year ago, or your old self ago, right? You're stepping into new you who this, Scorpio. So with all of this beautiful opportunity for change in the next 3 weeks, there is a bigger message here where it's going to require your new perspective, your new Scorpio who this, like, I'm a person who shows up for myself and others respectfully, responsibly, and determined with integrity, right? And so there is this energy of all these things encompassing that you still have to maintain in order to maintain your abundance. So it ain't over. All right, so that's what Spirit is saying. Like, once your perspective is shifting and has shifted, you can't go back into limiting yourself. You can't go back to settling for less. You can't go back to anything that you may have been doing to jeopardize yourself as well as others when it comes to your money or your relationships closest to you. So that's very important, that once this perspective shifts, your old self is gone. Spirit needs you to be serious, okay? That's a lock-in, Scorpio. So that's what they're saying here, and that's what they're showing me. So let's see what else is here. That's happening in the next 3 weeks. What I just spoke about is transpiring in the next 3 weeks for you. So end of August into the first 2 weeks of September, there's something here happening that is going to shift your perspective and going to be a great opportunity led by divine forces. So I do feel like divine forces are backing a lot of this serendipitous abundance that's coming your way. But let's see what you're dealing with in the current present moment. I'm going to pull cards for you, Scorpio, in the current present moment, what you could be dealing with, and then we're going to move on, okay? You're saying 144 Eastern time, Life of Goddess. That's awesome. That's definitely a chosen one angel number. I love 144. Ones also speak of, in the first house, it speaks of Aries sign. So for some of you guys, Scorpio, you could have Aries in your chart, or you could have Cancer in your chart, because the fourth house speaks of Cancer. So 144 could be Aries and Cancer energy trying to tell you, hey, your identity is about to become more nurturing, or you're going to be nurtured by Spirit when it comes to your abundance, or nurture yourself and nurture your abundance. It's like a perspective on self is kind of being shown in the forefront. Also, the first house, it's speaking of Aries. Aries is the sign of taking action, but also in the same token, intuitive action. You're not just taking any action, you're taking intuitive action. All right. So intuitive action and nurturing yourself and your true desires and what you want for the highest good for yourself. Okay. So that's that Aries Cancer placement with the 144. If you're looking at it from an astrological zodiac sign wheel chart of like houses, okay? So if you're looking at it from that end. But me seeing 144, the first thing I think of chosen ones. I'm all spiritual and woo-woo and biblical and stuff like that. So I'm looking at it as a chosen one energy, but take it how it resonates. Look at it however you want, okay? You guys are always welcome in my space, and I love everybody's perspective here, all right? So let's tap in. What do we have here for my Scorpios? What do we have here for my Scorpios? Shout out to the gang. Hey, King Capo. What up, though? How you doing? We be vibing. Let's see what's going on right now in your present current moment. Right now in your present current moment with career, finances, and money, it looks like, Scorpio, you're doing pretty good. There's employee benefits here for the taking, or here that you have been maybe pondering on or wanting to expand on. So there's something about employee benefits here you could be gaining, or you could be reflecting on. Maybe you want more. Maybe you're, putting your foot down, standing on business, and asking for what it is that you truly desire, what you truly deserve. We have here work from home. For some of you guys, you work from home either for yourself with your own business, or for someone else, another company, another workplace, another person. So I am seeing here, regardless, there's some work from home that you could be currently doing right now. For some of you guys, you're just at home chilling, and maybe you're on your laptop and you're listening to this podcast or live stream. So I'm seeing here you might be planning or typing and working on a project, or like a hobby, or organizing things for the next coming few days, and you're coming across this live stream, and this is maybe what you look like. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. This is what you're going through right now. And also we have budget. You could be calculating your finances. For some of you guys, you haven't done your taxes yet, so you'll be covering a lot of your taxes and things like that. But I'm seeing here, you might be doing budget cuts, or, calculating your finances when it comes to the receipts adding up to what you've spent or what you want to spend money on. So you might be looking at your money, budgeting your finances, so there's enough money to go around for the responsibilities you need to take care of, and also the leisurely things that you like. Because Scorpio, we know you like to spend money on the leisurely things too. So there is that energy here, okay? So a lot of you guys will be in this energy from work from home energy when you gain this opportunity. In the next 3 weeks, there's something here transpiring for you, but for some of you guys, you already work from home. For others of you, I feel like you're not going to be working from home too long. You might be more outside with it. I am seeing toxic work environment in reverse. So a lot of you guys in the current present moment, you could be wanting to retire or get rid of a toxic work environment. Okay. Whatever way, shape, or form that looks like for you, something about toxic work environment, you will be, being more calculative with, or you will be moving away from very soon. Because, like I said, in the next 3 weeks, your perspective is shifting, that you're not going to limit yourself. You're not going to allow obstacles to get in the way. You're going to choose something better for you because you know that it is something that you want, and you're not willing to settle for less than what you truly deserve anymore. Okay, you're going to stop wasting your time at anything that is dead end, a dead end relationship, a dead end job, etc., whether it's platonic, romantic, or business. Okay, so I am seeing that here. But with that being said, this is going to be your reading, Scorpio. So take it how it resonates. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and thank you so much for your subscribe in advance. All right, let's get into my Sagittarius. Shout out to my Sagittarius. Sagittarius. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Sagittarius, gang baddies and zadies? Drop your bow and arrow babies down in the chat. Drop your bow and arrows down in the chat for my Sag babies. All right, you guys. Beautiful energy has been coming out for the last few zodiac signs we covered. We just got through Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. If you would like to watch back, you're more than welcome to. You can rewind live. All right, we are live right now. All right, you guys, so let's tap in. What do we have for my Sagittarius, my Sag gang biddies and zadies when it comes to the next 3 weeks? What their money looking like in the next 3 weeks? What do we have here for my Sagittarius in the next 3 weeks? What their money looking like? Let's see. Hi, Greg. You have a Sag rising. Thank you for being here. No problem, King. It was good to see you back. I haven't seen you in a minute. Hi, Janita. We also got Ashley. Shout out to the OGs in the chat. Native Virgo. Hey, how you doing? We got Dare also in the building. And we got Olga. Hi, Olga. How you doing? Thank you for being here. All right, let's shout out to my Sagittarius on what they're doing for the next 3 weeks. What do you have to expect in the next 3 weeks? What's your money looking like? Let's tap in. What do we have here for my Sag? All right, first card out, Passage. Ooh, I like this. It has a little ship here. Ships are always known as abundance because they carry cargo. So there's something about your ships are coming in. We have here, your current situation is a means to an end. You are making uncertain voyage, the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go along. So it looks like you guys are on a journey. Okay, you're going to be on a journey in the next 3 weeks. It could feel like a journey right now for some of you. All right, I'm seeing that here, okay? You're on a passage, a journey towards some type of financial abundance or gain. Because on the bottom of the deck here is the Rose of Jericho, which is a rose that normally Cancer signs get for the career readings, but you're getting. So maybe you have Cancer in your chart, Sagittarius, I don't know. But this is usually always reminding me of Cancer because they used to get this card every month in every career reading all the way up until, I would say, this month. So the last 6 months consistently Cancer has been getting this card. Now it's coming out for more zodiac signs, which is interesting. So I wonder if you guys have Cancer in your chart or if this is more of just a Sagittarius card now. But we have here unfolding, and it says access to greater prosperity is opening up for you slowly. You are growing as you learn more and as you keep expanding. So there is beautiful energy here of you are slowly, just like this ship, moving into the right direction, even though the direction kind of looks unknown. It kind of looks distant. It kind of looks like you have a longer way to go. It kind of looks like you're uncertain if you're on the right path, right? But Spirit is saying enjoy the discoveries as you go along. So the next 3 weeks, it might be a little uncertain and scary because you make a certain decision or you are forced into having to make a decision or do what's for your greatest good, and you're not sure how that's going to unfold. But Spirit is saying, don't worry. Access to greater prosperity is here, okay? You are going to have this prosperity of growth because you learned from something, okay? That could be learning your self-worth. That could be learning that you have another opportunity that is for the taking. Whatever it is, it looks like it's going to be good luck. Amazing. This is a really, really great card. Shout out to the gang. All right, so you have here good luck. It makes me feel like it's just a random thing that happens. For some of you Sagittariuses, you just have a random thing that happens. It just falls in your lap. Or it's one of those things where it's like you ever had, and I feel like Sagittarius has this a lot. I almost called you guys Scorpio, but Sagittarius has this a lot. Okay, where they are able to manifest certain things, and people are like, how did you get the opportunity, or how did that happen for you? And they're like, I don't know, I just met this person and then all of a sudden it just got going and now I'm here. Like, a lot of you Sagittariuses don't be knowing how you manifest certain things, and it's because you have this psychic ability. A lot of you Sagittariuses have like low-key psychic abilities. You could have Virgo in your moon, you could have Cancer in your moon, or you're in your chart somewhere. Very intuitive signs is what you guys have in your chart in particular placements. It could be in your 12th house. It could be in your 9th house for some of you guys. But there is this energy of like, you just be knowing stuff, or you just be following your intuition, or you just be following like that small voice in your head. And that usually gets you to these random clovers of abundance. So we have here, good luck. Your fortune is improving and you will get a lucky break soon. Collect nuggets of wisdom for now, because you will need those nuggets of wisdom in the future. So whatever it is that you've learned, because remember, we're going back to this card here. As you are growing, you learn more and you keep expanding. Whatever it is that you learned, you're going to be utilizing with this new opportunity or this windfall of good luck, for you to have more money, for you to be recognized, for you to have whatever it was on this path that you thought was not going anywhere. It's like being on a ship alone and you're like, I don't know where this ship is going. I don't even have a map. But then all of a sudden you see land and you're about to land at your destination, whatever destination that is. And all of a sudden you find out the destination is fruitful. They got coconuts. They got a tribe. They got a nice tribe, a nice tribe, right? They got, pineapples and, lots of fish to be cooking and eating. And they got the fire and they got all the resources that you need. And you're like, wow, I didn't know this ship was going to go to this island of all this abundance, right? So there's something here of that same analogy kind of happening in your life, where it's going to unfold like almost kind of a little scary like that. But in the same token, you're like super grateful it did, because you enjoyed the discovery along the way. It might have been a little nerve-wracking or scary, or you might have been a little anxious with whatever shift or change or slow movement that you were going towards, but you were slowly moving right into this good luck, this prosperity. So like I said, a lot of you Sagittariuses will be having a particular like random like pop up of an opportunity, pop up of a recognition in your workplace, or if you work for yourself, or like just something popping up out of nowhere. It was always slowly moving in that direction, and in the next 3 weeks you're going to see it play out. All right, so pay attention to the signs and synchronicities around you, because there could be certain clues, certain hints. I just heard Spirit say, tell them they've been seeing the number 1111. They'll know what that means. They'll know it's significant. So I don't know what that means for you, Sagittarius, but for my Sagittarius is watching, they said pay attention, because they've been seeing 1111, and that's going to give them the cosign that this is their read. So if you're a Sag that has been seeing 1111, that's what my angel team sent to me to tell you. All right, so hopefully that resonates. But with that being said, I'm going to be tapping into the energy of what you're in right now. So I just tapped into what's happening in the next 3 weeks, but what is something that you've been dealing with right now, say today or yesterday or maybe last week? Let's see what the trial or the tribulation or the good stuff was. Okay, so let's tap into this and see what Spirit needs to say about your current situation. Hi, Jewel, how you doing? You've been seeing that number on the clock too, Greg? Oh, that's awesome. So we have here growth. Wow. So growth is here twice now, because the unfolding card literally says, as you grow and you learn more, you keep expanding. Here goes growth. There goes your expansion. So for a lot of you guys, you've been experienced growth. Maybe it was slow growth with this little baby's hand on top of this adult's hand, but it's the energy of growth. As long as we're moving and we're getting somewhere, we're going somewhere, right? As long as we're moving and we're getting somewhere, we're making motion, we're going somewhere. Okay. So there's Spirit saying that like this, your ships are coming in. They might be moving slow. It might be uncertain when, but you're going to get this guaranteed, co-signed by the universe, signed, sealed, delivered. So that's what I'm seeing here. So we have here growth, beautiful energy. For some of you guys, you have kids, or you could be a single parent. Something like that is also going to co-sign this message that you're going to have enough to go around for you and your children, you and your family dynamic, you know, something like that. So that's what I'm seeing here. We have here, you will have more responsibilities, okay? You may feel like the burden of responsibilities are here right now. So I feel like your growth is going to continue in the next 3 weeks. Your responsibilities are going to continue within the next 3 weeks. It seems like you are carrying a lot of responsibilities where you might not have to carry so much in the future. In the next 3 weeks, your responsibilities may uplift a little bit when it comes to your bills, okay? So it looks like the responsibilities are around bills and finances. That's going to uplift off of your shoulders. As you can see, this person is kind of carrying the heavy weight of bills, or the heavy weight of unemployment. If you find that you're unemployed, you will be focusing on saving your money right now, and saving your money for new assets. So if you've been planning on moving, getting a new car, getting new clothes, you know, things materialistic, whatever you've been planning to save money for as far as new assets or materialistic things that you've been putting on the back burner because you have to pay bills first, you're not going to have to do that no more in the next 3 weeks. There is some type of abundance coming in where the weight of that is going to uplift. Okay, so I am seeing that, or the weight of unemployment is going to uplift. Okay, so wherever you're at right now in your life, this is what Spirit is highlighting. There's growth from a lot of that energy that you've been carrying. And they applaud you for carrying that, because for some of you guys, Sagittarius, the weight on your shoulders has literally felt like you've been doing like squats at the gym. Like it literally feels like weights on your shoulders. Like it literally feels like a lot of that energetic weight on your shoulders was felt through your body. So for some of you guys, your body might have been sore recently, or you might have felt like you we're energetically just feeling tired or drained a lot. So Spirit is saying that is going to uplift in the next 3 weeks. That's part of your abundance that's going to uplift, or that's going to come forward, is that you're going to feel less tired, less drained. You're going to feel like you have more energy. That's also part of the abundance and good luck, because abundance isn't always with money and opportunities. It's also with how we feel. So I do feel like your body's going to feel a lot more rejuvenated, a lot more energized. I also got a Spirit pointing me to green, like ganja. I don't know if you guys smoke or something. I'm getting pointed to this Rosa Jericho, like ganja, even though it's not that. So if you be smoking that tree or whatever, Spirit is saying you might want to lay off of that for a little bit. There's something here that needs to be rejuvenated or focused on. So with that being said, that is going to be your message. Take it how it resonates, Sagittarius. But this is what I'm channeling for you guys in the now, leading into the next 3 weeks. So that's what I have for you, my bow and arrow babies. Thank you so much for being here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. All right, you guys, I appreciate y'all for being here and for supporting my channel and my platform on here and off the platform. For those of you who like to book a personal reading with me, you can book with me. The link is in the description box below. I am running a sale on my 30-minute readings. They're 30% off, and that sale ends August 30th, okay? So tap in, all right? Period. Let's get it. We're on the second column now, you guys. So let's get into my Capricorns. So shout out to my goats. Where's my greatest of all time up in the building? Let me know in the comments below that you out here. We be vibing, all right? You support the OGB gang and you're part of the OGs, all right? So let me know. Drop your goats. And let's tap into your energy for the read. We're going to be tapping into the next 3 weeks around your money, all right? What's going on with your money in the next 3 weeks? What is going on with your money in the next 3 weeks? Let's say. Hey, you guys. We got Lady Blue up in the chat. Shout out to the OG. Thank you for being a member of the channel. If you guys would like to be a member of the channel, if you want a star next to your name, as you can see some people in the live stream chat, it is available down in the description box below. The link to become a member. You get extended ad-free content. You also get personal readings and things like that. So read each tier and become a member. I got like 4 new members, I think, last week, and they loved it. They loved it so much. So shout out to my new members here. I appreciate you. I am pouring out more content, and I know you guys are appreciating that. So thank you so much for all of that love that you share on my platform. Tati, hi Ashley Upshaw. Good to see you. Hi Jill D. Ashley, thank you so much for the gifts. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Capricorn gang? We got Deer up in the chat. Darrow, is it Darrow up in the chat? All right, so let's get it. What do we have here for my Capricorns? Let's tap in. The next 3 weeks. Your wishes come true. I don't know what you've been manifesting. I don't know what you've been praying for or meditating on. But let me tell you something. The wish comes true. Ooh! Shout out to the gang. Your wish comes true in the next 3 weeks. Believe it or not. You don't have to take my word for it. I feel like the dude from Reading Rainbow, but you don't have to take my word for it, right? Reading Rainbow. Who was watching Reading Rainbow? Somebody's out there nostalgic, or someone's part of the rainbow community. Shout out to the LGBTQ, LMNOP, XYZ, whatever you guys have a part of your letters. I don't know, but thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. You guys always know you're welcomed in my space. Okay, I love you guys so much. But we got the rainbow coming up here in my mind's eye. I said that for a reason. So yeah, you don't have to take my word for it, but your wishes is coming true. So whatever it is that you prayed, manifested, or meditated on, boom. For some of you guys, you've been journaling very heavily, boom. It's something from the thing that you've been asking for or doing that's going to manifest in the next 3 weeks. That's what I'm being told here, Capricorn. So congratulations. I don't know what it is, but congratulations. So Spirit is saying your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way that you expected, but no worries, because it's just what you need. It's just what you asked for. So it's one of the things that you asked for that you absolutely need, and now's the perfect time for you to receive it, aka divine timing. And I do feel like you're going to be very happy with whatever that is, okay? Bottom of the deck says harmony. So a lot of things are coming back into balance and harmony for you. For some of you guys, you feel much more balanced. If you didn't feel balanced from before, you're feeling much more balanced now in your life. So that's beautiful. So yeah, you guys are definitely out here. You out here. You know what I'm saying? Like Spirit got your back. You say you love that show? Me too. I did love that show. It was too short for me. Reading Rainbow was too short. It was like a 15-minute show. Do you guys remember it being so short? It was like a little mini segment. I used to love that and the Magic School Bus. Now, you guys know why I like the Magic School Bus. Because not me doing the Zodiac sign readings. Like, that makes so much sense now looking back. Like, oh, that's why I was so much into space and cosmic energy and all this stuff. Like, that's why. Because of that show. The Magic School Bus. Miss Frizzle, where you at? But yeah, I love that show. That was my jam. Anyways, back to the read. We have here harmony. It's important for you to have a quiet, peaceful work atmosphere in order for you to thrive. Working at home or for yourself is best. So for some of you guys, your wish is going to come true. You're going to be able to work from home if that's what you've been wishing on, or you're going to be able to open up your own business from your own comfort of your own home. So for some of you guys, you do like a goods or a product, or you sell a service that you provide for the collective, and that is going to be harmonious to you. That is something that is your life purpose. It's part of your life path, and it's something that you are desiring that leads you into more abundance, your balance, hitting that bank account, getting, amplifying that bank account. So I do feel like your wish comes true with that. You're becoming more in balance and harmony to yourself. For some of you guys, like I said, we're meditating and manifesting this. I'm telling you, you see that person meditating right there, manifesting this. Beautiful. Wow, your angel team is supporting you. You said Miss Frizzle was the best. I know, right, Lady Blue? It didn't seem short then, Jill. It didn't. It seemed short. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I was like, more books, more books. I like being read to, but I hated reading because I have dyslexia, and I didn't realize that until like later on in my adult life. But when I was younger, I used to read hella slow, and I hit it really, really well because I didn't want to go to ESL. I didn't want to go to the room for people who needed extra help, because I didn't want to be labeled as like a weirdo or like a helmet kid. And like people were really mean back then and bullies. So I was like, no, it's cool. I'm fine. And I was like really skinny. Like, so then that would have been like, and I had braces. So that would have been terrible. Like I really would have gotten picked on. And I kind of was aware of that. And I was like, nah, I'm good. I think I could do it. Whatever. Bye. Anyways. I love being read to, though. I love reading Rainbow. All right, so we have here, divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. Wow. We're on Capricorn right now, y'all. Hi, Cherrylicious. Thank you for being here. We got Sally McKee. All right, so we have here guidance. All right. Your angel team. You know what I'm hearing from this? Oh, that's so cool. You know what I'm hearing from this? Do you notice in these pictures that these people are out in the sunlight? Like they're out in the light. Like this person's blowing a dandelion. There's a sunlight. There's a sun in the background. And then this person's meditating. There's a sun in the background. And then you got the angel here with the sun in the background, right? There's something about okay. Thank you, Spirit. There's something about what you've been seeing lately. You've been seeing like rays of sunlight that look like plasma. For some of you Capricorns, you've been seeing rays of sunlight that bounce off, and I've been talking about this since May, since around my birthday season. I have been channeling this so hard, and it's coming back around full circle because now we're in August, and I'm like, oh, this is making sense for Capricorn's reading. There's something about your angel. You have a specific angel, archangel, or some type of guardian who is around you, literally guiding you every step of the way. Like, I don't know who this person is. If it's someone who's passed on from your lineage, from your family tree, obviously my condolences, but they are around you. For some of you Capricorns, if it's not someone who's passed on, but it's just like an angel assigned to you, or an angel wanting to show themselves to you or trying to guide you in the right path, like an archangel, like I do feel like there's one around you. And the way you're going to be able to tell is what I pointed out in the cards. It's the way that the light bounces off of the window or into your home and shines on you. Okay, so you might be seeing like the light bounce off of a glass, and then it bounces off from the glass to the wall, and it creates like an image. It either looks like plasma, or it looks like a butterfly image, or it looks like an image of wings. It's just an odd image or shape, and it's literally the angel trying to show you, hey, I'm here. It's almost like the angel is outside the window, and the sun is shining through the angel, and the angel is depicted on the wall or on an object or on a table. Like maybe you're writing and the sun is shining on whatever you're writing on. Like that's like, no, you're being guided. I don't know what Capricorn needs to hear this, but bet your angel team, they ride for you. They rock with you. Okay. They ride or dies. Okay. They're going to be there for you every step of the way. Whatever wish this is, it was led by the angel. It says divine forces were showing you the way to go and still are. So in the next 3 weeks, notice the light shapes around you, right? When it comes to natural lighting, not artificial light, it has to be from the sun. And it has to be either the sun bouncing off of something and reflecting onto something else that creates a cool shape of light, or that it's literally the sun shining on you randomly while you're at work or at your desk or at home or chilling, you know, maybe reading a book by your plants in your living room or something. Somebody has plants too, by the way. Someone likes to read and likes to read by their plants by a window. That could be very significant. Somebody has views for sure. For some of you guys, you live abroad in a different country. So I don't know if you're a digital nomad or you're traveling temporarily for leisure or something like that, but something about the sun there. Oh, this is really cool. I don't know what this is. This is cool. I'm channeling something cool. I don't know what it is, but it's really, really dope. The way it's coming in, it makes me feel like I'm there with you. Like that's the way that Spirit's giving me this message. It's like the way it's coming in, it feels like I'm there with you. And the reason why I feel there with you is because this angel, I'm channeling the angel. The angel is telling me that I'm there with you. That's the message. That's the message within your message. In the next 3 weeks, you're going to realize that you're not alone. Maybe you felt alone, Capricorn, but you're not. You're not, because they're literally right there. So your angel team, your spirit guide, your ancestor, the deity that you are connected to, whatever it is, they want to say, I'm there with you. Oh, that's so beautiful. I've never channeled a message like this. This is really cool. All right, Capricorn, I don't know who you are or what you're doing, but in the next 3 weeks, your angel is with you, and you're about to have harmonious justice when it comes to the abundance in your life, and your money's going to look good. There's a wish that comes true. So I don't know what you've been wishing on, whatever you wrote down or prayed about or have been fixated on. That's one of those wishes, or all those things are going to come true in the next 3 weeks. It's going to affect your money, your finances. Spirit is saying, I am going to provide you with more abundance where that came from, and I'm with you. Oh, I'm about to cry. That's so beautiful. All right, so let's say, hi, Siobhan. You said you was wishing on a huge jackpot with an Ashe. Lock in, okay, gang? Lock in. Shout out to Siobhan. Hey, Shannon. You are so grateful. Thank you so much for being here. Ezekiel, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Who else do we have here? Life of a Goddess. Shout out to Life of a Goddess. What is here? Okay, so what are you going through right now, Capricorn? Because that's what's happening in the next 3 weeks. But what's going on for you right now? For some of you guys, you might be going on vacation in the next 3 weeks too. Anyways, what's going on right now? You calculating your receipts. You're focused on paying off your debts, or you will be having debt paid. Something about internships or teamwork makes the dream work could be significant to you, either in your own workplace or with your own business, online or offline in real life. And then I also see creativity. So that's what you're focused on in the present moment. And there goes that light again, you guys. And now it's the light, like the light is coming from this sun, this horizon has the sun. And this is a creative, I like this portrait. This, whoever took this picture is really cool. The way their mind thinks, because they held the light bulb in their hand to the sun rising or setting here. So that just shows me something about this light. I'm telling you, it's something about the light. You're about to have enlightenment. You're about to see shapes of light that remind you of like plasma, angels, things like that, because you're not alone. And because the divine is giving you this wish come true. And they're only here temporarily just to make sure that this comes true. They're not here for the long haul. They will come back, but they're only here to give you something and to push you in the direction. After the mission is complete, then the angel leaves. So you might only see, that's why I said pay attention to the light, because you will only see these moments for just this, and then it leaves. They don't stay around. Like angels and energy is always moving. So they move to the next thing and they switch, you know, they switch realms. Like they don't always stay in this realm because it's a low density. It's hard for such a light being to stay in this low density for too long. So they're here for the time being and then they leave. Wow. Oh, so yeah, really appreciate it when it's around. But anyways, going back to the creativity card, you could be focused on your creative ideas or your creativity if you're an artist or something like that. It could be your ideas, your intellect, or your something you want to do with a team of people or a group in a workplace or for yourself. We have debt paid. You seem like you are getting up to date with your debts, and it seems like you're calculating your finances right now. Something around your manifestation in the next 3 weeks has to do with your debts being paid. It's like you spent a lot of money to pay off your debts, but you were happy about it, that you finally got that done. And then you're kind of like, I don't know if you feel broke or if you feel like it put a big dent in your finances and you're like, man, I gotta work really hard to make this up. I don't think you do, because Spirit is saying here that there's a wish that comes true. So it's like, I'm gonna give you more where that came from, because of what you had to take care of. You had to take care of responsibility. Bet I got you 10 times. 10 times what you spent on that, taking care of that responsibility that hit your bank account. I got you 10 times. You see what I'm saying? So you spent just to gain double, triple. You see what I'm saying? So there's something of this nature where they're rejuvenating and replacing that money spent with more money, double. Okay, 10 times. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Beautiful. I like this reading for you, Capricorn. Take it how it resonates. Obviously, book a personal reading with me if you would like to. I do offer career readings on my platform. Here, you could find it in the description box below. All right, the link to that. And also on my 30-minute readings, they are 30% off. So if you take advantage of that before August 30th, you'll be able to get locked in to a career reading and or a love reading if you're thinking of a love reading. I offer love readings, career readings, past life readings, and life purpose readings. Okay, so take it how it resonates. But with that being said, I'm going to move on to my Aquabots. Unite. Where is my Aquarius? You already know. We be vibing. You already know what the vibes are. Where is my Aquarius at? Where my Aquarius at? You here? You out here? Why am I always yelling? I just get excited. I get excited. All right, sir. Let's say. No problem. Thank you, Dare, for being here. Hey, Holly. How you doing? We be vibing. I'm on fire. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Siobhan, hey Tati. All right, drop your zodiac sign if you are Aquabot. All right, so drop your Aquabots, drop your mermaids, your mermans, drop your superheroes, your villains, your super villains. All right, where are my Aquabots at? Hello? Let me know. We be vibing. You're in the room. You ready for the read? We're going to be tapping into the next 3 weeks. What is going to happen in the next 3 weeks, okay? In the next 3 weeks when it comes to your money, what's your money looking like in the next 3 weeks? Let's see. I'm feeling a little bit better. Yes. 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 I'm feeling a little bit better. Thank you so much, Bay Area. All right. Hi, sugar. What's good, Ma? I'm good. How you doing? We be vibing. We be vibing. Let me actually put some lotion on my hands, you guys. My hands are really, really dry. Not really dry, but I just feel like they are. So hold on one second. All right. I just felt like I needed some moisture. I don't know if other readers have that issue where their hands just be feeling dry after a while. I don't know if it's because of shuffling the cards a lot or what. The paper always like hitting our hands. But let me know. Let me know if you're a reader and you be having this issue too where you need to always moisturize your hands. I don't know. I don't know if it's like a universal thing or if it's just something I go through. Because I've been having this issue since I started reading. For 4 years now. 4 years? For 4. Okay. Hi, Bernadette. Shout out to my Aqua Gang. Hey, Katrina. How you doing? We got Kelly up in the building. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate y'all. All right, let's tap in. Let's get it. What do we have here from Aquabots? Not. Let's say. I can say it now, you guys. Last week, I couldn't say it. My throat was hurting so bad. I couldn't say it. I was hiding how much pain I was in. But, yeah, I feel much better now. So, let's get it. What do we have here from my Aquarius? Not. I know y'all love when I say that. Because we out here. We superheroes. We out here making a change. All right, so let's say. Next 3 weeks for my Aquarius when it comes to their money. What their money looking like? I don't know. Do these cards want to come out? It is 3. Let me take a glance. Woo! Yeah, you want this card. I'm so glad I took this. Maybe for some of you Aquariuses, you're going to be so grateful that you took an opportunity on. That you took something. Because why am I so excited like this? Maybe that's a message within a message. I'm so glad I took these cards. You're going to be thinking like, I'm so glad I took this opportunity. I'm so glad that I ended up going to school for that type of education. It's paying off now. I'm so glad that I work for that company because now I can pour into my own. I'm so glad that it's like something of a resource that you learned or you gained. You're going to be so grateful that you had done that because now the dots are connecting. Now in the future, you're like, that makes sense to why I did that in the past. You ever have moments like that in your life, just in general? Well, you're going to have another moment like that. Hey, shout out to the gang. Hi, Genesita. How you doing? You're seeing 222 Life of a Goddess. Shout out to the angel number in the chat. So yeah, these 3 cards, let me show you what came out. We have here protection. Okay. And it says here, you are being protected from deceit and from situations that no longer serve you. If you lie low for a little while, you will be shown the truth. Right? If you stay in observation mode for a while, you'll be shown the truth. And for a lot of you guys, in the next 3 weeks, you're going to be shown the truth about a workplace, about an employer, about a coworker, about a family member or a friend. Maybe if it's more personal to you, about a lover. So we have here, you're going to be shown some type of truth. Okay. I do feel like it's going to be more in the business, professional area of your life, but maybe it is going to be personal for some of you. Anyways, you are protected from deceit. So a lot of these things might be revealing itself to close out or revealing itself for, business to be handled in a different way, in a new way, in a new light. Boundaries to be set that maybe weren't set before. Rules to be set and put in place that maybe never existed until now. Policies. Okay. I'm seeing here, there's some type of protection here that you are under. Spirit says, I am protecting you. You are blessed and highly favored, and I am protecting you. Okay. So in the next 3 weeks, you're protected from deceit. We also have success. It could even be a false opportunity. For some of you guys, you're protected from a false opportunity. Okay? So you're going to see something for what it was, and what it wasn't. Yeah, you're going to see something for what it was and for what it wasn't. In the same token, it's interesting the way it transpired, but it leads to your success. Okay, so we have here the success card. The path that you are on will bring you success and prosperity if you just keep going. Lots of little steps take you a long way. You are on the right track. So Spirit is saying you are on the right track. So I do feel like for some of you Aquariuses, this has to do with you being denied of like a workplace opportunity, or maybe a workplace just isn't working out for you anymore. Maybe you're thinking of moving on from that, but you're protected from whatever low vibrational thing this is, whether it's a toxic work environment or whether it's, you know, you applying for something that you got rejected from, and you went to the interview, you thought you had it, they didn't choose you. Spirit is saying, you know, good riddance is what this protection card is, because there's something there about what it is that didn't work out. In the next 3 weeks, you're going to know why it didn't work out. Okay. So I don't feel like this is going to happen in the next 3 weeks. I feel like this is like talking more about the past. You're going to be reflecting when you receive success in the next 3 weeks, because I feel like you're receiving success in the next 3 weeks. When you are receiving this success, you are reminded of the past and how you were always protected, how you dodged these bullets, so to speak, of like personal life choices that could have took you a different route, that could have made you settle for less, that could have been, you know, holding you back from this success. You're going to see like, oh, that's why that thing didn't work out. Oh, that's why I didn't get that job. That's why I didn't get that interview, because look at where I'm working now. Look at the opportunity right in front of me. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for that. Yeah, there's something here you're going to be grateful for in that way. So a lot of you guys, your perspective is going to be highlighted. It's not really going to shift. It's just going to be highlighted. It's like, it's almost like Spirit's going to be like, here goes an opportunity for success, and you're going to land it and you're going to get it in the next 3 weeks, but it's going to make you reflect. It's going to make you purge from before. This mask kind of reminds me of the movie The Purge. It's going to make you purge somehow, some way, right? Purging is like thinking of the past and reflecting on the past, on things that didn't work out, that made you sad, angry, irritable, or upset. So I'm feeling like you're like, oh, I remember when I was upset about that, but that makes sense as to why it didn't work out, because I wouldn't be in my successful position now. And in the next 3 weeks, you're going to get the answer to why something didn't work out from before because of this new opportunity. Amazing. Amazing. That's a bar. That's a message. That's motion. That is motion right there. Clock it. We have here expression. Hi, hello. Hi, hello. Hello, kitty. You a Pisces? Thank you for being here. We're going to move on to Pisces after. We're on Aquarius right now, though. Okay. But we have here expression. It says you need work that lets you express your creative self, Aquarius. You do well at writing, blogging, or careers in communication. So any careers in communication or expressing yourself in a communicative or artistic way, whether that's something you do with your hands, your mind, your vision, your words. Spirit is saying whatever way you communicate, that is going to lead you to success. And a lot of the stuff that you were protected from before didn't have that. It didn't ignite that passion, that of expression that you so heartedly had and maybe desired, but you didn't know you needed, right? And so then there's that's beautiful energy. I love this for you. This is like, whoo, icing on the cake. Yeah, so you shed something of the past. We are in the year of the snake, aka the year of Aquarius, which is hand in hand with you. So the Chinese New Year of the Snake speaks of us shedding the old ways or old version of ourselves, patterns or behaviors that no longer serve our highest good in order for us to get to where we're going. Aquarius, you're going to see that play out as to why you needed to go through certain trials, tribulations, or challenges, and why certain things didn't work out because of your success in the next 3 weeks. There's going to be a successful windfall of abundance or some type of change or an opportunity for money that allows you to express yourself in a way where it's fulfilling. And that's what truly matters, especially when we're, you know, in these work dynamics, in these career fields and things like that. What truly matters is what gives us passion and fulfillment. And for you, it's something around careers in communication. In whatever way you communicate, you can communicate artistically. Like I said, you can communicate with your vision, your words. You can communicate with your hands, right? So there's something that you do. I'm seeing somebody who does sign language, by the way. I've never channeled that before, but someone does like ASL, sign language stuff. So I don't know if you specialize in Braille, or you work for a company that specializes in Braille, or you are an ASL communicator, like you do sign language for like big events or schools or classes, or you know, high profile people. Maybe you have clients. Okay, maybe this is something that you know how to do, that you're going to be doing well, you're going to be hired for. But yeah, I am seeing somebody doing sign language. Okay, that was very specific, so that might just be for one person. What else do we have here, Spirit? For some of you, it could be in art school or be an art teacher. For some of you, work with disabled students. You teach them how to express themselves in new ways, and that's fulfilling for you. Yeah, that's what I'm channeling here. We have debt paid. Okay, in the present moment, it seems like you guys are focused on paying your debt, or you're debt free. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here for my Aquarius. Yeah, bills paid. It's the same energy as Capricorn. We got this for Capricorn too, so you could have Capricorn in your chart, Aquarius. You can go back and watch the Capricorn reading if you want. We have money tree on the other side. Yeah, you guys have money. You have success here. I'm telling you, whatever it is that you do that allows you to express yourself in the way that you feel is fulfilling, it is going to make you realize why you didn't get the things from before. Those things weren't aligned to you. What's aligned to you now is what's going to happen in the next 3 weeks. So congratulations on the affirmations. I don't know what kind of abundance this is, but I know it has to do with your money, honey, because look at the money tree here. Beautiful energy. Earth sign energy. You could have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your chart. I did say go back and watch the Capricorn reading, so maybe that's significant. Their reading was really good. But they got these two cards as well in their reading. Paying bills and debt paid. I think Sagittarius got this too. You can watch for Sag too. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of growth. Okay, so in the current present moment, you could be receiving money, but you're going to get more money where that came from. You could be paying bills and paying off your debts. You're going to be debt free, or you're going to be looking pretty good with your credit score or your debts that you've been wanting to keep up with or get ahead of. And then I'm seeing here also more growth where that came from. For some of you guys, you could be single parents or have children. You're going to have enough to go around for them. The lifestyle that they want, or the lifestyle that you want to give them, that is going to be reassured here. For some of you guys, you work in insurance, where you're going to be able to have insurance. Maybe you're working on that now. For some of you guys, you have insurance for your kids, dental health insurance for you and your kids. Maybe the bills were getting behind. You're going to catch up with that. I'm seeing more money coming towards you in the now, leading into the next 3 weeks. So that's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, this could be money online that's deposited to your account. This could be unexpected money or expected money. So expect the unexpected if that's the case. But also a lot's going to meet your expectations, but it feels like expectations that you had from before. It feels like you had certain expectations from before, 3 to 6 months ago, when it came to your spending and your finances, that you are now going to be getting in the next 3 weeks. And you're like, oh, shoot. It happens out of nowhere. So that is going to be for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. I do see somebody here who's an Aquarius who's writing a book. I don't know if it's a tell-all. I don't know if it's a fictional book or a non-fictional book. I don't know what type of book that you're writing. Maybe it's just like fantasy, sci-fi. I don't know. But there's a writer here. Like somebody's actually putting a book together. So that's going to be successful. I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's what I have here for you. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the Aquabots read. So roll out. Okay, Aquabots roll out. All right, so let's get it. What do we have here? When it comes to my Pisces, shout out to my Pisces gang. We're going to be tapping into Pisces. When it comes to the next 3 weeks on what your money's looking like, okay, what I'm predicting for your money to look like in the next 3 weeks, your abundance, your finances, your manifestation gains. So tune into that. I'm going to cross out Aquarius. I just finished Aquarius. And Aquarius, like I said, thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. Thank you so much. It really helps my channel grow, and I appreciate y'all for doing that. Thank you for your love and support. If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, you can book with me. The link is in the description box below. All right. If you click on that link, you will see that my website has a sale going on for my 30-minute personal readings. They're 30% off until August 30th. So make sure you are taking advantage of that. Okay. Taking advantage of that. Okay. Before that sale is up. All right, so let's get it. What do we have here for my Pisces? Drop your zodiac sign down in the chat room below. Let me know you're a Pisces up in the building, and we be vibing. We be vibing. Shout out to Sin in the chat. How you doing? We be vibing. Also, Holly and Katrina, you're welcome. No problem. Thank you for being here, you guys. I appreciate y'all. Holly, why are you on demon time? What that emoji for? All right, here we go. What do we have here for my Pisces game biddies and zaddies? Thank you so much, Spirit. What? No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I don't know what type of time Holly on, but I don't know about that emoji in the chat. But anyways, let's continue. What do we have here for my Pisces? What do we have here for my Pisces when it comes to career finances, the relationship to money in the next 3 weeks? What this money looking like? What this money looking like? Let's find out. Perspective. Your perspective about money, career, finances, or how you see yourself in business is changing. No, not you, Holly. The other one. There was a different Holly. We have here, if you change the way you look at things, you will see everything in a brand new light that will help you get to where you want to be. Wow. Wow, que chévere. That's what my family would say. Wow, que chévere. Brilliant. Brilliant. It says here, brilliance. You discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition. Woo! One more card, Spirit. One more card. This is a really good read. I'll explain. Hold on. Let me pull all the cards. The future. That's so cool. I love getting this card because it's literally what I have. It's literally the energy of what I have right now. And it says here, plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you more prosperity. There's something here that you need to follow your intuition. And you've learned the hard way to follow your intuition, Pisces. Let me tell you that. A lot of you guys have perfected or have been practicing on how to perfect your intuition and how to always follow it rather than ignoring your intuition, that inner voice telling you to move, dodge, hop, weave, you know, run, walk, go, take, travel. You know, like it's been telling you to do certain things for certain case scenarios, and you've been not listening up until more recently. And so in the next 3 weeks, because you've practiced listening to your intuition just to see where it takes you, this perspective shift is brilliant, is a brilliant idea because it brings you into recognition. It brings you into new ideas, fresh ideas, new opportunities. And the future is really, really bright because of what you're doing in the present moment. So in the present moment, between now and the next 3 weeks, the further future, the long-term future is going to be super abundant, okay? Because of what your ability to do now is to psychically be connected. Your psychicness is coming from your intuition. I should move from this hometown, city, or state to a new one. I should move from this workplace to the new workplace. I should move from this department in this company to the next department. I should take my talents and create my own business. I should go get that LLC. I should go get that certification. I should go back into school. I should actually go travel. It's like whatever it is that your intuitive nudge was to do that you thought was impossible, in the next 3 weeks, you do whatever that thing is, or maybe you guys have already been on that journey. In the next 3 weeks, you see prosperity to it because you're in the present moment planning for the future. Does that make sense? So your plans are the action steps that you're taking now for the later future to be even more brighter than what it is now. So you're plugging yourself in. You said, I'm plugged into divine energy. What you want me to do, divine? You're paying attention to that intuition, and that intuition is really going to show up for you in prosperity. So that's why this card says your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. Your intuition brings you prosperity, but a lot of you guys were ignoring it for so long. See? You got to stay on points. You got to stay locked in. Like Spirit's trying to get you to lock in and you wanted to be locked out. But Spirit is like, okay, you have the key. You know where the door is. You're standing right in front of it. Why do you want to choose to be locked out when you have everything you need to walk right in? What the heck? And then you're like, where's my abundance? Where's my abundance? And Spirit is like, I gave you the key. You're standing in front of the door. You're literally staring at it. You know where the door is. But you want to ask where it's on the other side of the door. What is holding you back from that? You just don't want to follow your intuition. It's either that you're stubborn or you don't believe in yourself. You don't think that the universe is real, or you don't think that God has your back, or whatever the case is. Whatever it is for you, it's wrapped around an umbrella of fear. Fear will keep you in the same place. Fear is a false illusion. Okay? It's literally there's no such thing as fear. We label. We give fear a name. There is no such thing. What else is here? Yeah, for some of you guys, you gave a lot of power to fear in the past. A lot. In the flow. Now you're in the flow. Look at this jellyfish. I love this. Because for a lot of you Pisces, I would say, like, drop your jellyfish, drop your octopus, drop your under the sea creatures to let me know that you're in the building. I usually always cue you guys in when it comes to that. What the crazy thing is here goes the jellyfish card, and it says, in the flow, the universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. Go deeper to create the purposeful life you want to have. Being in the flow is being brilliant. Being in the flow is planning for the future in the present moment. I know it sounds like really riddly and sounds like a riddle, or it sounds like really woo-woo or whatever to some people, but this is the perspective that shifts. In the next 3 weeks, your perspective, you start to understand, I want to say, even deeper, your intuition and how you're in the flow of abundance. The universe is sending you help. This means that you're going to have a person or an opportunity that you land in the next 3 weeks that helps you create the purposeful life that is truly aligned to you. The thing that you're like, this matches me. I was made for this, and this was made for me. It's an opportunity or a person, or it could be a workplace. Yeah. You're going to lock in, right? Because you plug it in right now. You're going to lock in. You plug it in right now. Beautiful. You say you don't understand how you do that. What was the question? Hi, Nessie. How you doing? Bottom of the deck says there are signs and synchronicities around you right now. Pisces, you could be noticing a lot of signs, synchronicities. You could be noticing Egyptian hieroglyphics or like some type of artifactual things. You might be more attracted to artifactual symbols. But it says you are putting the puzzle pieces together of the puzzle from the signs you are getting. So you're getting certain signs that are putting the puzzle pieces together on the path that you were on that is the right path. And it says here, pay attention to the coincidences that you notice. If there's a person randomly talking to you about a person who they know that can give you an opportunity in something that you specialize in, then Spirit is saying, pay attention to the coincidence that you're experiencing in that moment. Hey, that person knows of a person. Hey, that person has a guy, they know a guy that could get you and put you on. Pay attention to that coincidence. That's not by accident. That was divine energy on purpose, saying that everything that you did up until that point led you to this moment right now, right? Like I usually say. So there is this beautiful energy, okay, where you're going to be realizing certain things. Oh, I intuitively did that thing, made that choice, learned that ability in order for this present moment now. Yeah, you intuitively did that. So That's your psychic ability. Your psychic ability for a lot of you Pisces, you're the wisest, oldest sign of the zodiac signs. You're the 12th house. You are the wisest. All the signs have to go through all of the signs to get to you. To get to being your old soul, we have to go through Aries all the way through Aquarius just to get to your sign. That means that we have to learn all the lessons between Aquarius, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius before we get to you, Pisces. That's what makes us the oldest sign of the zodiac, right? And if you guys are smart here, smart enough to know that we are all the signs, then you know what I'm talking about. You locked in. You know exactly what I'm saying, right? But you guys could be today years old learning this, and that's cool too. You're a genius now, right? We need all the signs in order to get to Pisces. Pisces, you are the oldest sign in the zodiac, which means that you have more soul lifetimes you've lived, more experience that you lived. You're probably on your last lifetime. And there is something about this one that's really significant and particular to you, because it's the one that you want to know your life purpose so bad, or you want to just live in your life purpose. And for some of you guys, you already are, but you just want this one thing. That is going to happen. Okay, the next 3 weeks is going to show you how and why you're in the flow of that more now so than ever before in your life. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so the sign is that a lot of these ups and downs that you had before are leading you to your prosperity. Okay, you don't have to save face anymore. You don't have to act, you don't have to act like you're okay. Now you can know that you're okay. Does that make sense? You don't have to like fake it and keep telling yourself, oh, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, even though you don't believe it. No, Spirit's going to put it in your heart, your mind, your body, your soul that you actually are. I am okay. I'm more than okay. Actually, I know I'm okay. You're not going to have to act like it anymore, if that makes sense. So that's what Spirit is giving you here. So let's see. I'm going to switch it up and see exactly what this thing in the future is. So I'm going to switch this up for you, Pisces, and tap into this Oracle deck to see what's in the future. That is the prosperous energy of abundance happening for you. What is the prosperous thing for my Pisces in the future? Why did their psychic abilities bring them into prosperity in the future based off of what they're doing and following intuitively in the present moment? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. What's the good thing? The good stuff. The nice things that are changing for my Pisces. What's the future talking about? Woo! Unbelievable. Unexpected income growth. 2 cards. They said it all in 2 cards. In the future, Pisces, in the next 3 weeks, leading into the later future, you follow that intuition, it gets you unexpected income, it gets you unexpected growth for you and for others. Family dynamics is here for those of you who have family dynamics to support, okay, financially. Unexpected income and growth with whatever it is that you're doing. You can work for yourself, you can work for someone else. I also get that this is unexpected spiritual growth because, again, we're going back to the first card out. First card out is the strongest. What does the Black Swan say? Well, the Black Swan says that nothing grows, nothing that has ever grown without having to grow in the dark, right? You got to go through the darkness to get to where you want to go sometimes, right? So there is this energy of there's a brand new light helping you get to where you want to be, and you're realizing that perspective shift on a soul level, but then also you're experiencing this on a materialistic gain level. Very interesting. Very, very cool. It's like going from surface level to deep back to surface level. It's like, I don't know what it is here. I don't know what it is here, but it's freaking prosperous. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know what you manifested, but baby girl, baby boy, y'all Pisces is going to be locked in, okay, to some type of financial gain, but also some type of spiritual knowledge. For some of you guys, you could be in the spiritual community, or you could be doing something like, some type of healing, Reiki, sound bowl. Maybe you pull cards. Maybe you're psychic. Profession, maybe you're just somewhere in the spiritual community giving back to the collective for some of you guys watching, not for all of you. So then in the next 3 weeks, you're going to see a lot of that paying off. You're going to get ideas for new things because of that paying off. And the later future is still in the trajectory of this prosperity. So the prosperity doesn't stop. Hey, you guys, we're back. We got disconnected. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for being patient. Sometimes the device does that where it can't keep up with the live stream. I'm working on getting a new camera. Sorry about that. Yeah, this device just keeps having technical issues. We've been having these issues for a while now. So thank you. Bear with me with these technical issues. On occasion, it does happen. Okay, we're back. We're back. I don't know where it left off on, but basically, Pisces, I think you got the gist of what I was saying. Okay. And let me double check, make sure that message went through. Yeah. I said everything that I wanted to say for you guys. Yeah, the prosperity doesn't stop is what I left off on. Yep, the prosperity doesn't stop. Yeah, so that is what I have here for you guys. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. We're going to move on to my Aries. Shout out to the Aries gang. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all for being so patient, and for my Pisces for sticking around for the rest of your reading. We're going to be tapping into what is going on in the next 3 weeks when it comes to career, finances, and your relationship to money. All right, in the next 3 weeks, what's your money looking like? Okay, we're going to be tapping into this. So thank you so much, you guys, for being patient. I appreciate y'all. And shout out to the gang. Drop your zodiac sign down in the chat room below if you're an Aries gang, Baddie, or Zaddy. Drop it like it's hot. I'm just trying to get my live stream up to date here. All right, there we go. We're up to date. We be vibing. All right, you guys, we're back at it. All right, so this is gonna sound, the audio is gonna sound a little crazy right now, or a little different, because my mic is not plugged in. I unplugged the mic. Sometimes that's what overheats the device. So I unplugged the mic. We're here. The audio is over here, so you might hear me speaking louder if I'm looking in this direction, or sounding more far away if I'm looking at the board or out my window. Usually I channel looking out the window. So yeah, anyways, shout out to my Pisces. Thank you so much for being here. Drop your zodiac sign down in the chat room below if you're an Aries. Let's tap into your energy for the read, my Aries gang babies. Okay, so where are my Aries babies at? Y'all the youngest sign of the zodiac, so let's go. My fireballs. Drop your fire emojis down the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for the read. Let me know y'all here. Let me know y'all excited for these live stream messages for your greatest good when it comes to what's going on in the next 3 weeks when it comes to your career, okay? What's your money looking like? What's your money looking like next 3 weeks for my Aries? Let's say, how many Aries do we have here? Oh, look at it. Okay, not that bad. Okay, everybody came back. You said it. You thought your computer was tripping, Ashley. No, it's my device. It be doing that. We got Greg, Michael, Goddess, Alexandria. Who else do we got over here? Holly. The voice is very clear. Okay, thank you so much, Holly, for checking in on the audio. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, you guys, let's tap in. Let's tap in. All right, like I said, the shuffling and, you know, the clickety-clack of the oracle decks hitting the table might be a little bit louder because, like I said, the mic is over here now. I don't have my mic plugged in. It usually cancels out that noise, but I can't do it. We need to charge this device, make sure it stays charged here. There's a crash, nothing happens. I don't want no technical issues. All right, what do we have here for my Aries? When it comes to what their money is looking like, Like the video, you guys. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. I appreciate y'all for the love and the likes. It really helps my channel grow. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you could book with me. The link is in the description box below. And also will be pinned to the comments at the end of this live stream. So check out the comment section after the end of this live stream. It will be pinned, all the links that you need to go to for a personal reading. All right. My personal readings are on sale when it comes to the 30-minute readings. They are 30% off, and that ends August 30th. So make sure that you are booking a personal reading with me before that is up this week, okay, if you guys are interested. With that being said, let's tap in and see what's going on in the next 3 weeks for my Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for the highest good. When it comes to their money, what's their money looking like? Strategy. Very interesting, Pisces. You got the strategy card coming out. Strategy is depicted by this chessboard. So I don't know if you play chess or you like maybe moving in business and career and in your life, like as if you're moving chess, as you're making, like as if you're making chess moves, like moving pawns around in your life in order to get to where you want to go. Maybe you're a very calculated, strategic person naturally, Aries. Okay. But this is telling me here, you need a step-by-step plan of attack to reach the next level. So a step-by-step plan of action or attack to reach the next level. It says, get the advice of someone who is already where you want to go. So maybe you are gaining some type of advice or insight to someone who is in a field of work that you want to go further into. It's the field that you're passionate about, or it's the field of work that you're already in. It'll be different for any of you, so take what resonates, leave the rest. But I do see here that you, in the next 3 weeks, are making calculated moves to have a step-by-step plan of motion in order to get to where it is that you want to go. And it seems like you're getting advice from wise counsel, or some type of like some type of help from a wise counsel. Maybe it's not that you're asking for advice, but it just so happened that maybe you met somebody who is of more knowledge in the industry that you want to get into. So that's what I'm seeing here. They're more knowledgeable about the industry that you want to further get into. Okay, so I am seeing this here. It seems like something that you are focused on, because in order to play chess, you have to be focused. You have to be paying attention to the details. You have to, you know, kind of be prepared for anything coming up. So I am seeing here that maybe that's how you're moving right now. You're preparing yourself for anything coming up. You're preparing yourself now for that, because in the next 3 weeks, I see here that why did I just channel that somebody... Why did I just channel in the next 3 weeks, you're going to be making one of the biggest moves of your life. So if life is a chessboard, you're going to be making one of the biggest moves of your life. I don't know what that is in the game of chess. I don't know if that's like checkmate or like, you know, I don't know because I don't know how to play chess. But there's something about you're going to be making one of the biggest moves in your life when it comes to your career, your finances. It's either an opportunity being presented to you in order to take this step to make motion in your life, but it seems like it's really prosperous. And my alarm is going off while I'm saying that. Wow, that's double confirmation. Yeah, Spirit is saying that I'm on point, that my alarm just randomly went off. Yeah, I'm seeing here, Aries, you're going to be shifting your whole... For some of you guys, you're changing complete careers. This is a complete career shift for some of you. It's like the biggest move of your life. It's like the chess game is over. You know, it's like that. It's that one move where... Have you ever seen the movie, or not the movie, the TV show on Netflix with the girl who plays chess? And she got really, really popular. If you ever seen the show, she like made one of the biggest moves of her life. And like she was at the top of her game and all that stuff. What was it called? Queen? Was it called Queen something? Anyways, I watched it. It was really good. You guys should watch it. Queen's Gambit. Yeah. I feel like you're, I don't know if you like that show or something like that, but I feel like you're about to make one of those big moves and everyone's going to see you make it. So there might be a lot of talk around this, gossip or praise around it. So it could be anything. But it's in front of other people. Or other people are going to know about it in some way. Even if you don't want these people to know about it, like other people are going to know. Because in the background here, even though this is blurred out and I don't know what's here in the background, it kind of reminds me of an eyeball. Like this blurred out thing. I've never actually noticed that before. We get this card a lot in the career readings, but I'm channeling like this is an eyeball. So amongst the eyes of others, you're going to make this biggest move. And that is going to be the most prosperous thing of your life. That's the best thing of your life. Maybe it's even that you changing your perspective, because this could be your own eyeball. This could be your own mind's eye. Maybe your third eye is awakening. For some of you guys, you could have a third eye awakening right now. You're wanting to make a particular move in your life that you feel like is a good investment in your career. You're going to get the opportunity to do so in the next 3 weeks. So including this week into the next 2 weeks of, first 2 weeks of September, something is going to happen for you that puts you in alignment. And it's one of the biggest moves of your life. What else is here for my Aries? Hi, the twins. Greg, you said you hope so. Your moves have been mostly... Oh, okay. You're trying to break into a new field? Well, Greg, this might be for you. Kelly, how you doing? Thank you for being here, Kelly. All right, shout out to the gang. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Let's see. What do we have here for my Aries? See? You got the key. This is the key card. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Ascended One. This is the key card. It says here, you will resolve your current situation soon. Work-wise, you will find unique ways to stand out. You find a new opening with job security. I told you, you are about to come up on something that changes your whole entire life. I don't know if it's that you had a perspective shift, your third eye awakening. I don't know, your kundalini, your pineal gland. I don't know if it's some woo-woo spiritual thing that's happening from the inside out. But Spirit is about to show you the answer. You have this key. The key to your prosperity in the next 3 weeks is this strategy. This next chess move that you're about to make is one of the biggest ones, and it's going to bring you into abundance. It literally says here, a new opening with job security. So for some of you guys, if you're unemployed or if you are employed, you might have a level up in some type of place of work. But like I said, I feel like this is a career switch completely. For a lot of you guys, this will be a complete different like title in the workplace that you're at, or a complete different workplace. Like going from this to this place, this to that place. Because it says a new opening with job security. I have been saying that before. So yeah, this is so in alignment for you. Whatever you've been praying or manifesting or visualizing, Aries, you have been in the energy of jumping into your new version of yourself, like new Aries who this. Like maybe people don't even recognize you. Maybe you don't even recognize this new version of yourself, but you like it. You're leaving an old version of yourself behind. And it may be along with other eyes too on you. So it might include leaving people behind. Wow. Bottom of the deck says authority. It says here clashes with a boss. Clashes. Why is this clashes? Like the Clash of the Titans? What the heck? Maybe you have like an altercation with someone who is a higher up, or an employer or a supervisor or a manager or something. Not for all of you, but for maybe some of you that could resonate. But it says here authority. It says clashes with a boss or a challenge to your power will compel you to respond. Choose a peaceful solution if you can. There's some type of clash going to happen in the workplace. It could be a realization you have about where you work. It could be who you work for, maybe challenging your power or compelling you to respond or trying to control you, or I don't know, something here could be toxic in a workplace environment. In the next 3 weeks, you get the answer you need to strategically move yourself into a better place. This is going to be a quick change. We have fast changes here. On the bottom of the deck here is a rabbit. Rabbits could be significant. Maybe you've seen a rabbit lately. For some of you guys, you are the Chinese New Year of the rabbit. But it says you will be leaving a job suddenly or getting one very quickly, or your work may change dramatically in a short time. Go with the flow. Yeah, there's something here in the next 3 weeks. Your work is going to change. Your identity is going to change. Your vision is going to change. It's almost like you're not settling for whatever it is that you were settling for, because maybe you thought that this might have been a good choice for you, but now you're realizing it's not, because this person's sitting in this throne. And this is a representation of you, Aries, he, she, or they. You're always welcomed in my space. But this is interesting because you might be sitting at the top of your game that you thought you were sitting at the top of your game with, but you've actually deluded yourself. You realize I was never at the top of my game. It's just that someone gave me a crown and it made me feel like I was at the top. But I was never at the top. This is not even an opportunity. This is not even worth sitting here. It's not. It's like you're having a realization. You see how this person has their fist to their chin? They're starting to think now, is this really what I signed up for? Is this really what I wanted? Like, you're having a perspective shift in the next 3 weeks. You get the answer it is that you seek. And it's a quick change. It's like, I know what chess move to make now. It brings you back to the first card. First card out is the strongest. Now you're like, I know exactly what move I'm going to make, and I don't care who's watching, and I don't care what other people think, and I'm just going to go do this, and that's going to be this for me. And it's beautiful. It's profound. It's exactly where you need to be. Financially, it puts you in a place where you're like really knowing yourself and your worth, but not from an ego state of mind, because maybe the opportunity you had gave you a little bit of ego. But it really wasn't just because you were wearing the crown and you were sitting on the throne. It really wasn't what you wanted, because look at that person. They're questioning, why am I here again? Why am I here? What am I doing again? Right? You're moving quickly, realizing and shifting a perspective into a quick change here where you're going to be like, oh, I glorified this thing that looked good, or I felt in debt to, or I owed, right? And now you're strategically going to make a chess move that literally puts you in a position of a complete change. And like I said, it's you leaving a job suddenly. Like it says, you will be leaving a job suddenly or getting one very quickly. It could be one of these things, or your work may change dramatically in a short time. You just need to go with the flow. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Underneath the fast changes rabbit card is the spiritual work. We talked about that with your third eye, that eyeball that I was like feeling like was in the distance here. There's something about you realizing something very quickly about where you're at and what you're doing. In the next 3 weeks, a lot of you guys aren't going to be working at the same place. A lot of you guys, this is a choice for you not to. A lot of you guys receive an opportunity of abundance. Rabbits are very abundant. Rabbits actually birth a lot of babies all at once. So they're known as an abundant symbol, especially if you see a rabbit. If you see a rabbit, it's very much of an abundant symbol. For some of you guys, you may see a rabbit on someone. If you don't see a rabbit in real life, maybe you see a symbol of a rabbit, like on someone's chain or a charm or a t-shirt or a hat or something like that, right? A billboard or something. But like you see a rabbit. There's something here about the rabbit being highly significant. Also, for some of you guys, it's the key. There's a key here. So I don't know if you're returning a key or receiving a key in real life. Maybe that has something to do with this authority figure in your life that could be creating conflict. Maybe you realize something about where you're working that could be toxic or conflicting with the spiritual direction you're supposed to go. Aries, you're having a spiritual realization. At the same time, it leads you into a materialistic gain. Does this make sense? Because what the heck? I don't know what the heck this message is, why it's coming through like this for you, Aries, because nobody really got this message. Pisces kind of got something like this, but Aries, why do I feel like yours is deeper than Pisces? But Pisces is the water sign. They always go deep. But it's interesting because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, the youngest sign of the zodiac, and Pisces is the oldest sign of the zodiac. So if you want, you could go back and watch the Pisces reading if you have Pisces placements in your chart. Maybe you resonate with it. I don't know, but you kind of getting a continuation of Pisces read or like a deeper message. It literally says spiritual work. You'll be doing some inner work that can help you get clear before you move on. You're getting insights, you're getting downloads, you're getting intuitive nudges to go into the work that best serves your needs. Yeah, you're somewhere where you don't need to be. You need to be somewhere better. And you're about to see and realize what that is. Greg, you say you have a Pisces Venus? Oh, yeah, then this might be making more sense to you. Alexandria, you say you're ready. You accept this reading. You signed an offer letter today for your higher self. Shout out to the gang. The twins, you said someone showed you a key on their chain yesterday, and you said you hope this unlocks something for you. You're mind blown. You know, when you commented that, it's 12:12 my time, right? Look at this. The twins, you're going to freak out. It's 12:12 my time when you said that. 1212 could be an angel number for the collective of Aries or just for you, the twin. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I appreciate y'all for sharing your experience during the live stream. But yeah, this is what I'm channeling. On the bottom of spiritual work, it's interesting because we have drama here. We have drama here. It says, beware of troublemakers in the workplace. The job you may want may have upheaval, too much upheaval to bear. Keep emotions and gossip in check. And then I tried to pick up the whole Oracle deck, but the card underneath wanted to show itself, so I'll take it too. It says direction. Your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step as you go along. There's no need to hurry, scurry, or worry. You're being divinely guided. So you might feel a little lost and confused right now. There might be some dramatic changes right now around you that involve other people. But Spirit is saying that, like this card shows, Spirit is showing me that someone's unfulfilled by someone's dictation or someone's control, and they're about to cut ties to it. They're about to cut ties to it, and it's all in divine timing. Something about the clock here is ticking in order for you to make that decision. So a lot of you guys are looking for better work discreetly, or you have been planning to make a career move that is one of the biggest moves. It's like playing chess. It's like the Queen's Gambit. One of the biggest moves of your life you are about to get the keys to the answer to through maybe some conflict. And that's what's going to pivot you into creating a change and awaken yourself to the version of yourself that you're walking away from to be this new Aries 2.0 version of yourself, right? New Aries, who this, right? So yeah, the crown that you thought you were wearing before was a facade. Now you're going to be crowned for real. Spirit is about to give you, there's an opportunity that Spirit's about to give you that you're going to be like, wow, this is a different type of prosperity than what I was accepting. Wow. I feel like a lot of you Aries are going to be changing your personality, your desires, or like a workplace or something like that. Like this is from the inside out. This makes me feel like I don't even know or recognize this person anymore, because now they're this. They're like so spiritual, or they're so connected, or they're very focused on like a new way of living and being. What do we have here when it comes to Aries? Money online. For some of you guys, you will be making money online, or you will be doing something online to make money. Maybe your opportunity has something to do with Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, investments, stocks. For some of you guys, this could be tech, IT tech or something, because cryptocurrency is online, internet, tech. It gives me like, you might be into like engineering or something like that. That's kind of what I'm seeing through this card. We also get paying the bills. It seems like you will be paying the bills. If you have bills that piled up, this person's holding a calculator and their receipts and a wallet here, and they're trying to make ends meet. I feel like whatever this is going to make you help get ends to meet. We have here shopping. You might be shopping for more education. We have training here. You might be getting more education or shopping for a new workplace. This could be a new workplace or a new home. For some of you guys, this could speak of home. I'm seeing I'm seeing an old couple here. So you could be shopping for somewhere to call home. Like, I'm getting the old couple represents like, it's like a symbol for grandmothers and grandfathers. Like, they make you feel like home. Like grandparents make you feel wanted and warm and nurtured. So they're the ones shopping here on the card. So maybe you could be shopping for something that feels like home or looks like home. Or you could be shopping for some type of education because there's training here. You could be looking for new ways to educate yourself. For some of you guys, you could be a teacher, a leader, a coach, because we have this person on stage. But yeah, in the background here, it says you win. Like, this is the winning outcome for you, Aries. And you get to pay off your debts. Yeah, you will have debts paid to whatever these bills are that added up in your life. You will be paying your debts. So yeah, whatever this fast changes, it leads you into being able to spend money leisurely on yourself, or educationally on yourself, or materialistically on yourself if you're looking for a home. I'm seeing here bills paid. Anything that's piled up will soon be paid off. I'm also seeing here that you could be training others or receiving training for some type of work that you receive, and it leads to money, direct deposits to your account for more money. So whether you work for yourself or someone else, this is going to be your message, Aries. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. This is a really awesome reading. So I don't know whose reading this was for, what Aries collective is going to resonate with it. But take this out, resonates, you guys. There's something shifting for you. You're having a real huge, like, awakening on a spiritual level that leads you to materialistic gain. It's interesting. It's like all connected, like from the inside out. You're purging something from the inside in order to get in alignment with the universe. So that way the universe can provide for you on the outside in your environment materialistically. So that's really, really cool. So something about the chess pieces here could be significant to you. The key could be significant to you, or the rabbit could be significant to you. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm getting here. So take it how it resonates, Aries. We're going to be moving on to my Taurus. Shout out to my bulls on the chat. If you a bull up in the building, drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Drop them bulls in the chat. I want to see how the stampede pull up around me. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Taurus? All right, you guys, we hit the last column. I'm excited. So we're in the last column right now. We have Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. All right, you guys. So shout out to the gang. Thank you so much for being patient. I know we had a little bit of technical issues over here with my devices and it interrupting Pisces read. But we're moving on now. We're finally into Taurus's read after doing Aries. So if you a Taurus, let me know that you're ready and we be vibing. All right, drop your zodiac sign down in the chat. I appreciate y'all. If the audio sounds a little bit weird or, you know, a little bit distant, it's because my mic isn't plugged in, because I'm trying to make sure that this device here doesn't interrupt our live stream. Okay, so I have it plugged into an energy source right now. So we got to keep it on the charger, baby. Okay, you just gonna have to deal with the audio. Hopefully the audio is good though. Okay. Oh wow, you know what's crazy? Yo, this is crazy. Taurus, your reading already started, baby girl, baby boy. I don't know why these two cards are flipped over and none of the rest are. You see that? None of the rest are. These two are. Your reading has already begun. Let's tap in. Period. What the heck? Hi, Latoya. Thank you so much for sticking around and for being here. We got Angela. No problem, Michael. Thank you for being here. I'll see you when you guys return for the next read. I'm so glad this was everything you needed to hear, twins. Thank you for watching. Taurus, do you know what the F came out? This is the craziest thing that came out for you, Taurus. Investment and wealth in the next 3 weeks. This is what's coming up next when it comes to money. What's your money looking like in the next 3 weeks? An investment pays off. That's what this looks like. It literally says here, invest in your education and make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. Wealth. You are working towards real wealth and prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself and looking into long-term career planning. You guys made some type of investments that are about to pay off in the next 3 weeks. Just stay grounded, stay 10 toes down, stay focused, don't get distracted, don't get complacent, don't procrastinate, stay consistent. All right? There's an investment of your time, energy, and coin that gets to multiply. If you have a Taurus Jupiter, you are super abundant in the next 3 weeks. You can expect some type of windfall of abundance here in the next 3 weeks. Wow. Shout out to the gang. Congratulations on the affirmations. I don't know what Taurus I'm talking to, but this is for you, boo. You're ending any type of lack of prosperity to go into some movement. We have the movement card. It says here, you will be making good progress now. And you will be able to overcome any obstacles in your path. Big leaps forward are possible now. Now you've gotten past a lot of your challenges and blockages when it comes to your money, your financial gain. So in the next 3 weeks, your wealth is about to take motion. Whatever that looks like for you. I don't know if you work for yourself or someone else, but abundance is about to take motion in your life. Do you hear me? What the heck? This is so cool. I'm so happy for you. This is so cool. Because it's just showing me that the seeds that you planted are now going to pay off. You feel me? Like, you might have been thinking that you've been doing things in vain this whole time. You might have been thinking like, man, I'm not even getting nothing really from this. I'm getting something. I'm grateful. Thank you, Spirit. But like, I'm not really getting the bigger investment. The biggest return on my investment, I mean. Like, you might have been like, oh, is this as good as it gets? It doesn't get better than this? Like, I'm not getting the biggest return on my investment. I feel like I invested more than what I'm getting back. You are about to make motion. Your money's about to make motion. In the next 3 weeks, watch. There's going to be Tauruses in the chat being like, yo, guess what happened? It's going to be mid-September. You guys are going to be getting back to me in this video, in the comments of this video, like, yo, OGB, you are the real deal. This is so crazy. Guess what happened? Enter. This is what happened and entered my life. I can't believe I received a return on my investment. Enter. Da-da-da-da-da. You're going to be writing poems, long-form messages. Y'all going to be writing scripture, Bible scripture long testimonies, talking about this is what happened. This is what happened. I'm telling you. Hi, Scotty. Thank you for being here. Angela, thank you for being here. Oh, you said that your son asked you to invest in his company yesterday? You might want to make that investment. You might want to make that investment. This might be your cosign. You feel me? Lock in. So we have here investment, wealth, and movement. This is like galloping movement too. It's like dun, 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 dun. Like it's giving that, okay, we're on a chariot now. The horse always gives me like chariot movement. Okay? The horse gives me like, we're getting into this new abundance quickly, efficiently, safely, but also for long-term stability, right? There's something here. It's a good investment. Whatever it is that you invested into in the next 3 weeks that you're going to invest into or that you already have is going to pay off. It's going to create movement. Wow. What could you be going through right now? I don't even think I have to say too much about this. Of course, this is like a record short reading. I have nothing else to say about this. You see these bricks? Like, why would I? Look at the bricks. The bricks speak for itself. I don't have to say anything about this. You just have money, honey. That's it. That's all I gotta say. You got money, honey. You got more where that came from. You're about to take movement to make more motion and money in your life. It's like multiplying. It's multiplying on its own. Why do I feel like this is multiple streams of income? Or like income in the background that you forgot about that is about to be something that you cash out. For some of you guys, this could be Bitcoin investments. This could be like, I don't know why I'm hearing like it's like a house investment. It's investment in a home. Something about I don't know if you invested in giving your home a makeover before selling it or something. You're gonna be making hella money because of all of the changes you made in the home prior to selling it or something like that. I don't know. For some of you guys, it could be a materialistic investment, or it could be like an online investment. But whatever this is, it's like it pays off. It starts to make motion. Chariot energy, 8 of Wands energy. You're about to get communication about this investment. What did you do, Taurus? It's something you took action on, because even with the horse, that's something taking action towards wealth. You see how the horse is facing this card? The horse is galloping into wealth. So there's something about what you're going to be receiving in the next 3 weeks has to do with what you did in the past. An investment that you made in the past, or an investment that you made recently, or that you may make right now this week. Sheesh. Horses could be significant to you. Maybe you guys live near farmlands, open lands. Maybe you're investing into a farm. I don't know. Something to do with animals. You guys could be investing in something that has to do with animals. We have here pay bills wants to come back out. Negotiations, debt, weekend sale, competition. Yeah, you guys, in the present moment, you could feel like there's a lot of competition around negotiating something that you want to achieve in the present moment. All of that is going to show up for you in the next 3 weeks, why this pays off, because we have paying bills, debt. There's something here that you may felt in debt to, or you might have felt like added up, whether it was physical bills or whether it's almost like you just owe somebody something. Spirit is saying that's all going to pass. This too shall pass. In the next 3 weeks, you're going to see that. Something about Virgo energy is coming through. For some of you Tauruses, you have Virgo in your chart, or something about Virgo season. It's going to happen during Virgo season. We just entered Virgo season. So between now into September, Virgo season could be very significant on a prosperous level for a lot of you Taurus. I'm getting like Tauruses that have refocused, stopped overspending money, stopped creative blockages, and now have a lot of growth. So something about that happening as well. You have a lot of growth. You've stopped a lot of blockages. What else is here for my Taurus? Wow. Your ideas may make you more money. Whatever you've been doing or working on could be making you more money. We have huge decision. Huge decision wants to show itself. Huge decision with new assets. Wow. Wow. Whatever huge decision that you made just now or in the past few weeks, months, leads you to new assets in the next 3 weeks because of your investment. You invested, this investment was a huge decision, or a huge decision like to move money. I don't know if you financially moved money. The huge decision you made pays off. You get a materialistic asset because of it. For some of you, retirement because of it. It's a large load. It's a large lump sum. It's a lot of money. Or it's a grand opportunity to make more money if it's a workplace opportunity. Maybe a huge decision for you to apply for a particular position or a job or a workplace or a company brings you to new assets in this wealth. It's your wealth is based, your wealth in the next 3 weeks in Virgo season leading into Libra season is whatever huge decisions you make between now and Libra season is going to pay off. Like your money and your finances and your opportunities are going to look hella different. Like whatever debts you have, whatever bills you had to pay in this present moment between now and last week is not going to be, between now and last week and months ago, is not going to be prominent between the next 3 weeks and the rest of the year. The rest of the year is going to look hella different for you. Materialistic wise, abundance wise, opportunity wise. Yo, and it's because of a huge decision. This is the crazy thing. So whoever the Taurus is that this plays out for, definitely comment below and let us know what type of prosperity you receive, because this is what I'm channeling. There's one more card that fell on the floor before we close it out. It's the debt card again. Spirit is saying you're going to get out of debt. You're in debt right now. You're going to get out of this debt. Watch. Spirit said, watch me work. See, loan approved. You're going to get out of this debt. They've approved this message is what Spirit is saying. They're saying OGB said what she said because she heard it from us. Because she heard it from the divine first. Yeah, I said what I said. Stamp of approval. For some of you guys, this could be a loan that you applied for. You get this money. You get this money, honey, because you get approved for it. For some of you guys, it's a loan for like a business or a materialistic asset, like a house, a home, a car, or whatever. For others of you, it's the stamp of approval that you get hired for a workplace. I don't know what you've been manifesting. I don't even know what you've been working on or doing, Taurus, but it's, dude, the horse is moving towards the wealth because of this investment. Whatever you did, it was the right choice. It's the right move. You're gonna see it play out later, and you're gonna thank yourself. You're gonna thank yourself for doing that and making that decision. You made the right intuitive move. Amazing. I love this for you guys, Taurus. Shout out to the gang. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the love and the support. Let's move on to my Geminis. All right, let's tap into my Gemini gang, Baddies and Baddies up in the building. What do we have here for my Gemmy Gems? Drop your gems down in the chat room below. Let me know y'all ready for the read. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all for the love, the likes, and the support. All right, let's get into my Geminis. You say you just logged out of a Coinbase before joining the live stream, Scotty. This could be your message. Shoot, you making good investments. I know that's right. That's crazy. That's so good for you. I'm so happy for you. This is going to be a really good read for you. Yeah, save this video for later so you can come back to it and let us know in the comments what happens for you in the next like 3 or 4 weeks, Scotty. All right, so what do we have here when it comes to my Gemmy Gems? Hey, Francesca, Shanara, thank you for being here. We have Taisha, Angela. Y'all like that reading, huh? It was exciting. Bay Area, shout out to the gang. JM, you said just in time what you needed to hear. Thank you so much. Oh, Taisha, thank you so much. That's sweet of you. You say you are amazing, and I love the emojis that you chose. All right, so we got Life of a Goddess. Hey, Latoya, thank you. Life of a Goddess, Alexandria, and that's so far all the Geminis I see, okay, you guys? So if you're a Gemini coming into the room or have other Gemini placements, drop your zodiac sign. If not, I know that you're probably listening to this while you're at work, okay? I get it. I hear you. I feel you. I see you, all right? Let's tap in. Let's see. What do we have here? In the next 3 weeks for my Geminis, when it comes to their money, what's their money looking like? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for the highest good. What do we have here for my Gemmy Gems? Let's see. Thank you so much, Taisha. 333 on the clock as we start the read. On the East Coast, it looks like 333. So 333 is the angel number. She said, I'm catching them all day. You are. You really are. Hi, David. How you doing? Fellow Geminis in the chat. Let's see what card came out here. I'm going to flip it over in a second. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. Journey. Wow. So we have here, you may move to a new place for work or for travel. For work. Exploring the world gives you the experience you need to succeed. Wow. Geminis, in the next 3 weeks, you could be traveling for work or moving to a new place for work. So this could be a new office. This could be a new home. This could be a business trip. This could be for leisure. This could be for permanent relocation. Digital nomad. So maybe it's temporary, long-term temporary kind of energy. This journey that you've been on, it makes me feel like it's a long slog, or you're because you see this person on the camel all the way down by the title of the journey on this card. You see that? This person on the camel, you know camels be walking slow, right? In the middle of the desert. But they have like a purpose. It seems like Gemini, whatever this thing was, is about to pick up this journey for you. is about to pick up, because maybe it was a long slog to get here. Maybe it was a long slog to move or to travel or to get an opportunity like this or to make these moves in your life. In the next 3 weeks, I see you doing that and being more serious about that. So in the next 3 weeks, you may get an opportunity to move, to travel. It could be through a person. It could be through a business endeavor. It could be through some type of collaboration, business partnership, something like that. Whether you work for yourself or someone else, it's coming through. It's coming through. Wow. It's slow. You're on the camel, but it's there. And that's the important part. Slow progress, is what I like to say. So this is going to lead you to new views. Possibly this may lead you to like places outside of the country. So maybe you're going to be traveling outside the country for a short period of time for whatever reason. So this could be that type of travel. All right. Yeah, that's all I'm channeling from this. Hold on 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna mute the mic. I'll be right back, Geminis. I swear to, I gotta check on something. Hold on real quick. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for being patient. I just had to check on something real quick, but all right, now I'm back. Okay, so your message here, sorry for you Geminis waiting. Your message here, it says here, journey. Okay, so we're back at the journey here, okay? In the next 3 weeks, you're going to see why you had a long slog. Things are going to pick up and you are going to get what it is that you need to succeed. You're going to be experiencing that, exploring that. You're going to be receiving that. Like I said, it could be through a person, okay? This could be an opportunity through a workplace, a person, a higher up, or someone who is in and around you, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. Very, very, very cool. What else is here? We have protection. Wow, in the next 3 weeks, your journey is protected. Excuse me, I'm like burping over here, spiritual burp. Your journey is protected. The reason why your journey is protected is because there's greater abundance coming your way, okay? There's some type of form of abundance coming your way that can't no one or nothing take that from you. You are blessed and highly favored to receive this, and like it's just for you. It's just created for you and for you only. So I'm getting here protection. It says you are being protected from deceit and from situations that no longer serve you. If you lie low for a little while, you will be shown the truth, or you will be given the truth. So your journey, it leads you into more truth being revealed about you, yourself, others around you, about why certain opportunities didn't work out in your life. In your professional career, you're going to notice that, hey, you know, there's some type of protection that you may have experienced as a theme in your life, okay? That's also why your journey was slow, is what I'm getting. For some of you guys, your journey to building up your financial gain in career, and whatever career that you have, it seems like the reason why it's been kind of slow moving in the right direction of prosperity is because you've been protected along the way. If it went any faster, I don't think that you would have been able to see a lot of what you're meant to specifically see, like who's for you, what's meant for you, what relationships are best for you when it comes to your career and finances. So there's something here about we needed to slow things down so you could see it. It's kind of like when you fast forward a TV show or like something on in a movie, when you're fast forwarding it and you can't see everything, but when you slow it down, you can notice and see everything. Like it's like fast forwarding a video footage, right? Spirit didn't want you to go too fast because you would have missed something, right? You wouldn't have been protected from something because you would have missed it, and you would have been in a predicament. Spirit says, because we slowed things down, yes, it was a long slog, and yes, it taught you integrity, dignity, courage, kindness, consistency, right? But at the same time, it also showed you how you're protected, right? And you're going to see that. You're going to see why it is that certain things didn't work out for you. I kind of said that to, who did I say that to? You're going to see why certain things didn't work out for you. Why do I feel like I'm repeating myself? I said that to like Aquarius or Capricorn. For some of you guys who've been here since the beginning, I remember this card coming out for somebody. I don't know if it was Aquarius or Capricorn, but yeah, I feel like I'm repeating that to you, Gemini, what I've said in their reading. So maybe you want to watch the Capricorn or Aquarius reading. Possibly, maybe they got that card. I don't know. Maybe it was Pisces who got that card. Check out the Pisces read. There's another sign that got this card. I said the same thing. I was like, there's something here about you not having... You were protected from something on your journey in order for you to have. Yep. Bottom of the deck says rewards. What the heck? I thought we just cut off. We're still here, right, you guys? Okay. I was like, I thought we just cut off. I don't know why the live stream looked like it was going to cut off for a second there. Anyways, you guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel before we get disconnected, child. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. My devices, my technical issues have been raised. We have here rewards. You are cashing in on all the good work that you have done. Raises, bonuses, and prosperity are coming in. Keep growing and keep going. It says real passion here, right? I got to cover up this card for YouTube guidelines, but these two people are making out on the floor. And it says here, stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than what you truly deserve. You could be settling for less when it comes to a relationship, in your money, or in your personal life. But Spirit is saying that you're about to step into your real passion, which is the real reward. So for some of you guys, you could already be in your passionate... for some of you guys, you could be in your passionate... purpose right now when it comes to life, like your life purpose. You could already be living this out and experiencing this. But for others of you, you are not here yet, but in the next 3 weeks, you will be. Okay. For those of you who already are in your passion or your purpose in life, your money's going to multiply. You're very much protected from anybody who you're not supposed to have around you, though, is what this card is showing me here. So anybody who you have relationships to, who are meant to stay in your life will stay, and anybody who you must let go of will be let go. So there is something here about that in your personal life or professional life. You're going to notice what is abundantly going to stick around or meant to stick around, and what is not, or who is not, right? This almost feels like a firework energy. We have short term underneath the rewards card, which gives me like your position right now. You're getting this reward because your position right now is because you cut ties to something that wasn't serving you. You left a workplace position, or you're about to. You left either with a big bang or you left with grace. I mean, like we have the big bang energy there with the fireworks, or you left with grace with the scissors. Like either way, you freed yourself. You could have found a feather or saw a feather recently, but feathers represent spirit. So you could have like freed yourself in order for you to be more flexible and get more clear in your mind about work and finances. That's why you're receiving this treasure chest of abundance, this windfall of abundance. It almost makes me feel like when one door shuts, another one opens type energy, but you're the one who did the cord cutting, or you're the one who did the shutting of the door. I don't feel like this is something that you were let go from. I think this is something that you willingly walked away from, because short term, cutting ties to short term things or short term fulfillment or temporary things, you've cut ties to that. You said, I don't want that no more. I want long-term reward, success. This is my real passion. This is my real desire. I really want this. And you could be sharing this success with somebody, Geminis, okay, in the future here. So in the next 3 weeks, you could be sharing like a romantic connection and relationship, and money could be playing out for you at the same time, because I'm seeing two people making out on the floor, but then I'm seeing a money chest, and all of this has been protected. All of this was slow moving in your life, but it got you to be somewhere where you were meant to be, right? You were protected. Your angels, your ancestors are very much protecting your life. They're putting a cloak of protection over your money and your relationships closest to you. So we have relationship there. Yeah, come back for the love readings tonight at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This might be a continuation. There might be a continuation of this message over in the love reading tonight. It looks like love and money happen for you in the next 3 weeks. So take that how it resonates. I don't know what that's going to look like or how it's going to happen, but take that for a face value right now until it plays out in the next 3 weeks, okay? So between now and the end of the week, as well as into the first 2 weeks of September, during Virgo season, there's something here about your relationship to money and career and success and financial gain is going to grow, and also your relationship to someone else significantly closest to you, platonic or romantic. It does seem like it's around love, because these two people who are passionate making out on the floor is like really intense. You're rewarded love and career because of you realizing your worth. That's why you're receiving it, because it says don't settle for less than what you truly deserve. You walking away from things was you walking away from things that weren't serving your highest good, so that way you didn't get stuck settling for less than what you deserved. And Spirit says good job, and they're bringing you in something new. Wow, this is crazy. The way I'm channeling this message, this is wild. All right, hi Sobe, hi Niam Koi. We got Summer up in the building. Hey, fellow Geminis, searching for sunshine or yeah. Hey, you guys, we got Luna Sky. Shout out to the gang. Let's get it. What do we have here for my Geminis? In the current present moment. In the current present moment, for some of you Geminis, you're working from home. You're watching from home. For some of you guys, you're getting education from home. or applying to workplace positions at home if you're unemployed or looking to switch into a new career. You could be making travel arrangements from home. There's something that you're doing from home in the current present moment. So that's going to be double confirmation for you guys that in the next 3 weeks that this message is going to happen for you, though, for those of you who do resonate with that home thing. We have here money tree, and we have here creativity. Your creative blocks are going to be uplifted. So if you've been feeling like your third eye was blocked, or your intuition was blocked, or your creativity is now going to be in better flow. In the next 3 weeks, your creativity and your money is going to be in a better flow because of some type of comfort that you receive. There's also comfort here. Like even if you don't work from home, it's just that you are in a better comfortable position of receiving your abundance. So yeah, in the current present moment, you could be noticing a little bit of money coming your way, but that's going to multiply into greater rewards. It's just a hidden treasure chest of rewards because it required you to cut yourself off from something that was short-term or temporary. You're not serving your highest good. Yeah, you're going to get the reassurance for this. Prosperity coming in. Wow, that's beautiful. I don't think I have anything else for you, Geminis. I think this is all I'm channeling for you guys. So I'm going to wrap it up here. You guys have a really good read, okay? I know it's slow, or it was slow, but Spirit is about to pick up the pace for you. And you're also, for some of you guys, you're going to relocate or you're going to see the world. So this could be, like I said, a relocation of home, businesses, travel in some form that is temporary or leisurely or business-wise or permanent. There's something here happening with that. So keep that in mind as the next 3 weeks play out. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap up your read and we're going to move on to my Cancers. They've been waiting for the answers. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Cancers? What do we have here for my Cancer, Zodiac sign, baddies, and zaddies? Drop your Krabby Patties down the chat stream. Let me know y'all ready for the read for my Bikini Bottom baddies and zaddies. Let's get it. Let's tap in. Let's lock in. Lock in, gang. Lock in. All right. You say you cut off a fling, bada bing, life of a goddess. Claim it. Don't hope so. Claim it. Do what Summer's doing. Let's get it. What do we have here for my Cancers? All right, let's get it. What do we have here for the Cancer gang? She said, woo, finally. Dropping Krabby Patties. Y'all so funny. Hi, Elizabeth. How you doing? Katrina is up in the building. Life of a Goddess. ODS. Let's get it for my Cancers, and then we'll move on to Leos, and then we'll be done for the day. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here, for being patient, for your reading. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I do offer personal reading services, so I offer personal reading services for career, but also for other things, so go check it out. The link is in the description box below. All right, you guys, so tap in, lock into that link. There is a sale going on my platform till August 30th, so go check it out. All right, let's see. What do we have here for my Cancers? Let's tap in. I don't know what I'm going to eat for lunch, y'all. I'm thinking about lunch right now, and I'm like, what am I going to eat? I have no idea. I want a salad. Somebody told me the other day, salad isn't food. And I was like, it is. It is food. We have here, first card out, flashbacks. Ooh. For my Cancer gang, there's flashbacks happening. And the camera, it looks like there's an Olympus camera inside of a treasure box or some type of box here. Memory box. It says here, flashback. People from the past return. Wow. It says here, you may work with a previous coworker or take back a previous workplace. You get a second chance. Wow. For some of you guys with strong Cancer placements that could be watching, or you are a Cancer sun sign watching, you guys seem like you have an opportunity coming towards you where you can accept or deny respectfully. You have the choice. You have the free will to do so. But I am the messenger, just here to tell you that there is a past energy returning back in career and finances that gives you a second chance to something that you may have felt like was for you. May have felt like you were good at or what you enjoyed doing. And now there's a second opportunity for that to happen for you, okay? So I don't know if you were let go. This could be from a workplace you were let go from. This could be an opportunity that didn't choose you when you applied. Maybe they chose someone else over your interview session. Maybe they chose someone else. This could be someone who was considering you for a position or an opportunity, but then said that, you know, the opportunity fell through. We're not hiring right now. We were, but looks like they don't need it anymore. This could be a change of mind. There's a change of mind that was connected to the past that is playing out again in the next 3 weeks for you, Cancer, and you're going to find out what it is. You're going to find out what this opportunity is very soon in the next 3 weeks. You get a second chance. Do you have to take the second chance? No. But I am being told to tell you and to prep you for it being revealed to you. Okay? So use your discernment. If you feel like you align to it, if you feel like it's something that's sincere and genuine, then go for it. If you feel like it's something that's returning that you have to side-eye it, or you have to question it, or you're uncertain, then you need to do that. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. You need to pay attention to your intuition at this time, Cancer. Okay, so take it how it resonates. But I'm seeing that happen in the next 3 weeks for you. When it comes to your money, we have here bottom of the deck says adventure. For some of you guys, you may like hiking to heights, new heights and places. Thank you, Nicole. You watched the Scorpio reading. You loved it. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We got Lamont in the building. Shout out to Lamont and Solveig. Ashley, thank you for being here. We have here, you make exciting work moves that could take you outdoors or on a trip. You will need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. So it seems like you'll be climbing steadily to reach your financial goals in the next 3 weeks. Whether you take the second chance to that opportunity coming towards you or not, it seems like you're going to be on an adventure regardless, okay, towards your financial goals, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. I feel like a lot of you Cancer sign placements, you guys are going to take this second opportunity or the second chance, because I feel like it's something that you wanted from before, but you didn't understand why it didn't come together then. You're going to understand why it comes together now. It's because then it wasn't in alignment to you, or you wasn't in alignment to it. There's something that, you know, maybe had to get out of the way. Maybe there was a blockage or a challenge that was in the way preventing you from having this prosperity. So the universe removed it. So that's why it almost makes me feel like it's more of a blessing, but to each their own, per case scenario. I don't know if you guys all want this, but for the majority of you guys, you will be taking it, and it will be taking you on an adventure. Possible travel is here, or your financial goals climbing are here, okay? We have the honest work here. For some of you guys could enjoy wine and spirits, but that's what I'm seeing here is this depiction of this card. I'm going to actually block this for YouTube guidelines, but there is this energy of it's okay to have a job or be in a workplace or an industry that's not very glamorous. All you have to do is get some experience to help you move to where you want to go in the future. Success is a process, not a quick fix. So maybe this is something that you don't exactly want to do, but this is something that's going to take you on an adventure of exploring some type of education or some type of experience that you need in order to get to what your long-term goal is. So this makes me feel like this is something that is like a catalyst to your long-term goal being met. It's like you got to do this thing first, and it might not be as glamorous, but it's something that you're going to do for now in order to get you to where you want to go in the long term, okay? So there's something about this experience that is going to be prosperous for you, okay? So we have adventure here, okay? Your adventure in the next 3 weeks is going to be more consistent than the ups and downs that you've had in the past. It seems like you progress from the past and the ups and downs from the past. And there's a lot of signs and synchronicities saying that you're more in alignment to do whatever it is that you're about to be doing in the future. In the near future, in the next 3 weeks, okay? You're more in alignment to receive that opportunity. Like I said, it's not your long-term goal. It's not your where you see yourself at and stuff like that. But what it is, it's the catalyst to that. So I feel like this opportunity is kind of like, just think of it as experience. Just think of it as like, you know, when you went to school to get some type of education, or when you decided to choose to learn something and take a class or a workshop for something. Look at this workplace opportunity as that. It's not where your end all be all, but it's the thing that you need in order to get the clues and the resources and the experience to move forward, okay? And it's like you need this thing. You need this thing. This thing has to happen first in order for that long-term thing to happen for you later. So in the next 3 weeks, just choose wisely when it comes to this thing circling back, because it's almost like you need it. We have frozen here, trapped, saving face. Wow. So for a lot of you guys, your wishes are coming true. Okay, it says your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way that you expected. No worries, it's just what you need. So there's some type of wish that you have that is coming true when it comes to career, finances, your relationships, money. And it looks like your money's going to be good. The only thing that Spirit wants to point out to you is that to make sure that this is something you don't get frozen and trapped in. Okay? Like I said, don't get trapped somewhere where it was only meant to be the catalyst to your growth or temporary. Don't get trapped, okay? So don't try to save face or, you know, feel stuck somewhere where you can't leave. Don't go back into those patterns, because Spirit is saying that you are the one who's in charge of creating your own reality, not other people. So if you want to pivot, move, and change, you pivot, move, and change when you get that intuitive nudge and that inkling to do so. Don't let no one or nothing play you out of that position. You hear me? So that's what Spirit is saying. So we have that energy, okay? Because you get to create your own reality. You are brilliant. You are smart. You are talented. You're courageous. You are all these things. And Spirit wants to remind you of who the F you are. Because for a lot of you guys, you tend to forget, okay? So that is what I have for you, Cancer, so far, is that your wish is going to be true. Your wish is going to be granted in the next 3 weeks. But it seems like some of it is past opportunity coming back forward to take you on an adventure to untrap you from something that you may have felt trapped from in the past, okay? You guys could have seen a spider recently. You guys could have been feeling like drinking beverages with ice in it more often. You're trying to keep cool or hydrated. You could have been drinking a lot more water, if that's the case. For some of you guys, you need to stop drinking. For others of you, you work in the hospitality industry, so something about bartender is here. It could be double confirmation to your reading. Take it how it resonates. I am seeing photographer. For some of you guys, you have a good eye for photography. For some of you guys, you're revisiting something that you tried to do before. It didn't work out before, but you're going to try to pick it up again. So if you want to be a photographer or you want to do something like your own business and it didn't work out the first time, Spirit is saying you get the second chance to that. So do that. Untrap yourself. Don't think of the spider web as a thing that traps people. Think of the spider and the spider web as the creator. The spider is creating a home. So it's like you're creating your abundance, right? Think of the spider instead of something fearful or like it traps things where it's gross or it's icky or it's cringe. Think of the spider and the spider web as you. You are the creator of, and you weave your own reality. So weave it up. You know, it's a beautiful thing, right? The spider that creates it's a beautiful thing. It's not supposed to be something that's looked at as cringe, right? So there's something about that here. Also, be your authentic self. Don't be afraid to be your true self with everybody, right? You don't need to shift and change and move to blend in with everybody. You just be yourself and people will come to you. Opportunities will come to you, okay? You attract by just being in your authenticity. So try not to wear a mask. That saving face here makes me feel like you guys were trying to wear a mask or you were trying to do things that made you unhappy. You were trying to do things for other people that made you unhappy, but it wasn't something you really wanted to do. Stop doing that. Stop giving a lot of yourself away is what Spirit is saying, because it's blocking your wishes from coming true. You are too brilliant, smart, talented, and gorgeous to be dimming your light and your potential for anybody else who doesn't even appreciate it or deserve it or value it. You see what I'm saying? There's something here coming through for you, Cancer. It's so strong of a message, but it almost makes me feel like it's tied to personal life too. So maybe this is like a professional life / personal life reading all in one, generally. So take it how it resonates. Somebody has a dandelion tattoo. Like it's literally a tattoo of like someone blowing a dandelion. Or you're going to meet someone or see somebody with that tattoo. It's either that you have it or you're going to see somebody with that tattoo. You're going to see that symbol somewhere. I feel like it's ink. Someone's inked. So maybe you guys see a drawing of it or a tattoo of it on someone's skin or on a piece of paper. Ashley, you say you drinking your protein shake now with ice. You do need to stop drinking. That could be for you. Goddess says you see spiders all the time. You just started letting them be in your home. Make sure they don't make babies, but that could be true for you too. We have Angela here. Thank you, Angela, for pulling up to the read. You saw 2 blue jays yesterday. Where do you see birds? Holly over here making her own reading. Katrina, you say you see spiders all the time. For some of you guys, you could have been seeing something blue. I'm also hearing somebody wants to make you an offer or a proposal because I'm getting something borrowed, something blue. So I don't know if that's personal life. I don't know if that's personal life or professional life, because an offer could have, like when I'm getting something borrowed, something blue, I'm getting like marriage, right? Marriage is, in a career reading, is like a contract being signed or a commitment being accepted to like some type of commitment or contract. Maybe you're signing a new contract or there's a commitment here that you're making to something that's more authentic to you rather than you having to sacrifice a lot of yourself for it. You're making sure that this thing sacrifices whatever the energy is, the workplace opportunity, whatever it is. It's making sacrifices for you. It's not the other way around. It's not you're sacrificing yourself for it. It's like, no, it's shifting and bopping and weaving and negotiating things for you. The tables have turned is what I'm hearing. You deserve this. You are worth it. All right. Something borrowed, something blue. Yeah, it's giving me that. So professionally, you could be offered something that you're going to commit to, but it's on your terms with your rules. And it's open to negotiation here. For others of you, this is a personal life decision. Maybe it is somebody proposing to you. Let me ask, Spirit, does it have to do with love too for Cancers? Is this about love and romantic connection too? Why do we keep getting this popping up randomly for different zodiac signs? No. So it's just solely career. No, it's not. Okay. So I just had to make sure, because I was like, why do I feel like it could be that? No, something borrowed, something blue is a metaphor for work. That you're going to be married to the money. You're going to have a better relationship to your money, your career, your finances, but on your own terms. That's what that means. I know that's right. Clock it. Tap in. Nicole, you say you like it here? I love it here too. Here we go. What comes out for my Cancers? Well, we got a lot. We got a lot here. We got a lot here. Okay, so we'll take that. What you could be going through right now is overspending your money or feeling like you don't have enough. What could you be going through right now? So this is going to happen in the next 3 weeks of what I discussed, your wishes coming true and all that. But what could be happening right now? Well, it looks like you are overspending and you're like, I got a penny pinch, or I got to make sure, or I don't have enough. You feeling like there's not enough to go around. We also have here what could be happening now. For some of you guys, you want to take a vacation from a toxic work environment. Maybe you need a few days off. Paid time off. Maybe you're just feeling like you just need a vacation. Maybe you'll be booking one. We also have here spending. A lot about spending is here. So maybe you felt like you spent too much money, like you're living paycheck to paycheck. There's not enough to go around. But Spirit is saying right now you're in the right direction, even though it seems like things aren't working out for you, or there's a lot at question, or a lot at stake, or a lot of doubts starting to surface. Spirit is saying we're going to wrap that up. In the next 3 weeks, you'll notice how you were always in the right direction. In the next 3 weeks, God's about to show you that you were always on the right path. Although it may have not have looked like that on the outside. You were always on the right path on the inside, okay? So, bottom line, Spirit has an opportunity for you to have a second chance to something, whether it's something that you were trying to do on your own, or something that has to do with another company or another offer or opportunity outside of you. that's going to lead you on an adventure for authentic work to be fulfilled. It is something that's the catalyst to your growth, but it's not the end all be all. And it does untrap you from a particular position when it comes to your money. You're not having hiring freezes or money freezes. You're having gain instead. Your wish comes true that you wanted to end all of this saving face, frozen, trapped energy. You wanted to end all of that. So there's a wish coming true for that. You're not going to have to deal with that no more. So wish comes true. This is a brilliant idea. And the tables have turned. That's cool. That's actually right here on the table. The tables have turned. Yeah, I said that. So yeah, there's a brilliant offer on the table. You're going to put your demands on the table. You know exactly what it is that you're meant to receive, and you know exactly what it is that is your worth. Wow, that's amazing, Cancers. I like this reading for you. This is awesome. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. We're going to tap into my Leos now. So for my Leo placements, thank you so much for being here. You can watch for any placement. Like the video, you guys, and subscribe to the channel, Cancers. We're moving on to Leos. Leos, drop your lion's manes down the chat stream below. I hope you had a really great birthday season. Now it's not your birthday season, but I hope you had a really great one. I hope you enjoyed yourselves as you should and celebrated yourselves. As we're going into your reading, we are tapping in at 111. Wow, that's crazy. I just looked and it's 111 on the clock. All right, so 111 could be an angel number to your reading. You could be seeing repeating 1s, 11s, things like that. But that is something that is a double confirmation for you based off of what you need to know right now when it comes to career and finances, okay? So we're going to be tapping into what's going on in the next 3 weeks for you. When it comes to your money, what's your money looking like in the next 3 weeks? So this is what we've been channeling. If you're just now coming into the room, like the video, subscribe to the channel. For those of you who would like to book a personal reading with me, you can book with me. The link is in the description box below, www.oraclegangbaddie.com. And I have a sale going on right now for my 30-minute personal readings. They are 30% off if you use the code SUMMER at checkout. And that is going to be from now until August 30th, okay? So 30, 30, 30. 30-minute reads, 30% off till August 30th using the code SUMMER at checkout. Thank you, Spirit. For Leo's energy, what do we have here for my Leos? Woo! We're almost done, you guys. We're almost done. And I know the audio might feel a little bit wonky, or I don't know. The audio might be a little bit sounding different than my usual other videos, and it's because I don't have the mic plugged in, because we're trying to make sure that this device doesn't crash out. My devices have been crashing out, so we're making sure that we stay connected and we be vibing. We locked into these reads. All right, so let's get it. What do we have here for my Leos? What do we have here for my Leos? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for the highest good. What is going to happen in the next 3 weeks for my Leos? Wow. We have direction, give and take, and many choices. Ooh. Clock that T. We're tapped in now. This is amazing. This is nice. I like it. Okay, so it says here direction. And it has a little compass here. And it says here, your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step as you go along. There's no need to hurry, scurry, or worry. You are being divinely guided. We also have here equal give and take. We have here, be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and or ask for what your heart desires. And then we have the many choices card. And it looks like this is like a celebration coming up. It says you have many options even if you don't see them right now. Get creative and look around. We got to actually pull another card because it gives us another card pull option here. So let's pull another card. Let's get the answers. Bottom of the deck says answers. So you will resolve your current work situation soon, and you will find unique ways to stand out. You actually attract a new opening with job security. So you're going to have a new workplace opportunity in order for you to get out of these ups and downs that you may have been experiencing in the past. So that's beautiful. Yeah, there's a new beginning coming towards you. Nice. And yeah, so be flexible is what Spirit is saying. Be flexible to change, because something in the next 3 weeks is about to shift for you, but it's not going to be shifts that's going to bring you in like a low mindset. It's a shift that's going to uplift you, right? You're going to feel uplifted by this life shift in career and finances. Beautiful. I love this for you. It's amazing. So it says here, direction, give and take, many choices, answers. Okay, so yeah, you're going in a direction for equal give and take. Okay, you've always been on the right path is what it's looking like, and Spirit's about to make that very clear as to why you were on the right path. They're about to give you all the dots that start connecting, so you're about to realize how locked in to the universe you really were, how God was really always rooting for you and guiding you the whole time in your life. You're going to be seeing a lot of that stuff making sense in like signs and synchronicities, aka like that angel number we just saw, 111. So you could have been seeing a lot of 1111 or 111 happening. That speaks of new beginnings, intuitive energy, and that also speaks of your appearance, your abundance, yourself. It's the first house of Aries. So for some of you guys, you have Aries in your chart as well. So you might have a strong Aries placement, like an Aries Mars placement, like the energy of you taking action. Or you might have a Leo Mars and maybe you're an Aries watching. So something like that. So I do feel like there's a lot of fire. There's a lot of action being taken. And it seems like you're going into the right direction of reciprocity with your money. There are a lot of choices. And you're going to get the answer. You're going to make the decision. We have the key card here, and it says here, the key is that you will resolve a current work situation soon. So you're going to have a lot of choices on how to get yourself out of a workplace environment that you don't want to be in to get into a better one, or you're going to have a lot of choices, on how you answer, some type of career shift, okay? Because I'm seeing a new job opening, or a new opening with job security is what this card says. And so like you find a unique way to stand out in maybe a new environment with a new workplace or a new career goal. There's like career shifts, but for the better, because I'm seeing a lot of balloons here. So this is a celebration. And this key on the table kind of reminds me of like a reception after a wedding, like maybe it's like their table decorations. So something of like, this is kind of depicted here. It's around what you love to do. I'm seeing here love on the card here, on the card, in the card. There's something about love. You're about to be doing what you love to do, or you're about to be making better decisions towards what you love to do. Your passions here. It's going to allow you to have, more prosperity. It makes me feel like something that you're passionate about, Leo, is a contribution to the collective, to others, to the community around you. So that could be a workplace community, that could be in your own business. Maybe in the future, you're going to have your own business, things like that. That's what I'm seeing here, is that you're going to be able to receive more abundance through what it is that you naturally do, your talent, skill, and ability, okay? So there's something here about your natural talent, skills, and abilities bring you more money because of what you're truly passionate about. Like you're just doing something that doesn't feel like work, or you're about to be stepping into that. In the next 3 weeks, you're going to get this epiphany, or you're going to be starting it, or you're going to be getting deeper into it if it's something you already do. But that's what I'm seeing here. You could be working for yourself or someone else, but I'm seeing a lot of celebration here and a lot of options to make the right decision here that's best for you, the answer key card there. So yeah, there is a lot of options to your passions, and you're on the right path. If you thought you were on the wrong path, first card out is the strongest in your spread. So this is telling me that yes, you are on the right path. Okay, so this is your double confirmation. If you felt like you were on the wrong path, or you needed some type of encouragement or confirmation, that is your confirmation. You have always been on the right path, or the path that you're on is about to be going deeper into this correct journey. Okay, so in the next 3 weeks, you're going to be shown that through, like I said, signs, synchronicities, angel numbers, things like that, and opportunities coming your way. Okay, beautiful energy. I love this for you. You are definitely stepping into a new beginning. Can we get one more card here? Wow, we have wisdom wanting to show itself. You're becoming a wise counsel. Everything that you've learned all the way up until this point has led you into being a wise counsel. So it says here, you are called to serve as a mentor for someone, an audience, a group of people, or as a role model, okay? And guide and show others the way. Your wisdom and experience is what you're using to do this. So for some of you guys, you are going to be contributing to, like I said, a community or a group of people or a particular person. You have the wisdom, you're gaining the knowledge, right? And a lot of this knowledge that you're gaining, as you can see here, this is the lantern on the card. A lot of the knowledge that you're gaining is because of the things that you've done in the dark, the things that you have done when no one was watching, the things that you have done behind closed doors with integrity, the things that you have done or experience that may have not have been best for you, could have led you from the dark into the light. And so then you're going to be teaching the same wisdom. You're going to be teaching the same life experience. You're going to be teaching what it is that you've learned, right? On a spiritual level, on an emotional level, on a mental level, on a physical level, on a financial level, on all the levels, okay? So everything that it is that you have nuggets of wisdom with, you're going to be sharing with others, and that's probably going to lead you into more prosperity here, is what I'm seeing. So in the next 3 weeks, you're going to get a lot more wisdom on your journey, which leads you into more money, okay? You'll be locked in. You'll be locked in. Here goes the lock here showing itself on the bottom of the deck, and we have star power. You're going to be locked into some type of star power. You're going to stand out. This is Aquarius energy. Aquarius is known as the star of the zodiac sign. So we have here, you need engaging work that lets your talent shine, okay? You could be a natural influencer or someone into acting or entertainment of some sort. You attract fame and fortune by being in this energy. Like I said, for some of you guys, you are going to be the new age celebrities, okay? I always say this, it's not going to be the Kardashians. It's not going to be all about the you know, just the other things in what Hollywood looks like. This is a new age celebrity that's about to transform and emerge. Okay, so this is what I've been predicting for like 3 years now. I've been saying that there's going to be new, like a new way of like celebrity status, and that could be through a platform. You're well known through a platform or in real life for whatever it is that you do, and your wisdom and your guidance based off of the skills that you have many choices that you could go into any niche or industry with. Okay, so you have something that you can go into any industry niche with, and work for yourself or someone else and still have this star power emerge. You are going to be popular. You're going to be recognized. You're going to be successful in whatever community that you're in, and you're going to be locked into that because that's what you were meant to do. There's something about life purpose around this, surrounding this message for my Leos, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. Beautiful energy for you. I really do feel like this is something that was unexpected, but also something that was that is going to emerge here for you. Let's see what you're going through in the present moment. This is in the next 3 weeks. You're going to get clues, hints, and things along your journey that lead you to the star power between now and next year, right? So in the next 3 weeks, you see this happening for you. This is unfolding for you, and it's leading into the end of the year, into next year, okay? So this is kind of like the overflow. Beautiful. I love this for you guys. If this is resonating for you guys, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, book a personal reading if you need to go deeper. But let's see what you're going through right now in the current present moment when it comes to your finances. We have multitasking here. So we have multitasking. It seems like you have a lot of responsibilities right now. You're trying to multitask multiple different things, tasks. Maybe if you have kids or you're a single parent, it could be your family dynamic, your kids. For some of you guys, you could be multitasking shopping or budgeting. You could be saving money or spending money. You could be multitasking bills, juggling things. Yeah, juggling spending. We have spending. For some of you guys, you're juggling negotiations. You could be multitasking or juggling some type of responsibilities at the workplace or at home, amongst others, whether it's professional, young or old professionals, or whatever the case. I don't know why I said young or old professionals. Maybe there's a lot of different groups of ages around you, Leo. Maybe you have to report to people who are older than you and younger than you. Maybe in your family or in work. Looks like it's like a work environment. You could be in a toxic work environment. I saw toxic work environment on the bottom of the deck. I didn't pull it, but I should have. I got distracted because I was like looking at this, trying to talk. But we got Moon Suit. Who else is up in the building? We got Pink Dog, Mommy's YT Mom, Victoria. Hey, you guys. Hi, Laura. Good to see everybody in the chat. All right, let's see. What else do we have here? Regardless, you're going to have goals for new assets because of a job offer. You might be following up on this growth or job offer to see if there's room for more growth or more money in the present moment. This could be something that plays out in the next 3 weeks. It gives you more of the answers that you were seeking now, but in the next 3 weeks, based off of your assets. Am I going to make more money to you know, be able to have materialistic gain? Am I going to get this workplace opportunity? Let me follow up with them. Is there room for growth here? Like, you're going to get all those answers in the next 3 weeks is what it's saying here. I do feel like you're going to be in star power position. This could be a leadership role or position as well. Take it how it resonates. But that's what I'm getting for you guys in the current present moment. You could be repairing your credit, working on your credit score or taxes or things like that. Could be coming to mind, could be coming to could be coming due, but it looks like it leads you into a lot of growth. Okay, so take care of those responsibilities in the present moment. Something's happening in the next 3 weeks that's going to give you star power. You are in the right direction of this, so take this message how it resonates, Leo. This is going to be your message. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. It was tea. It was tea. Okay, so whether or not this is resonating with you guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I always have readings like this for career, love. I got chosen one readings. I got collective readings. I've got extended members only readings. I got all types of readings on my platform. So go check it out on my channel. Subscribe to the channel. Like the videos. Support your girl. Okay, as I'm supporting you guys on your journey here in life. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And like I said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can book with me. The link is in the description box below. Check out the sale that I have right now. That sale ends August 30th, all right? I got to get to the personal readings that y'all booked, and I got to get to some personal reading vouchers, okay? If you're waiting on your personal reading voucher response, for those of you who know what my vouchers are, I will be getting back to you guys, okay, today about those. So I'm excited to catch up with all the readings that I have coming up. So you guys, thank you so much for being patient. Thank you so much for being just loving individuals in the collective. I appreciate you. And we're about to tap into those timestamps. So I'm going to get into these timestamps. Let me get off this live stream so I could timestamp this video in the comments. It's always pinned to the top of the comments if you're ever looking for the timestamps. I hear a lot of people, or I see a lot of people asking where are the timestamps. They're always pinned to the top. So if you're looking on your device, you will see them pinned. But if you are looking on a laptop or like a desktop, you might not see them pinned. So you're going to have to finesse the comment section to be able to see what I pinned to the top of the comments. But the timestamps are always there after the live stream. They are always there after the live stream. I always timestamp my readings after the live stream. Okay, so with that being said, you guys, check out the timestamps in about 10-15 minutes from now. They'll be posted, and I will see you in the next video. Tonight we're going to have love readings at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so tap right back in at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the love readings. See you there. Take care. Ashe. Bye.